low. Tell me. Low. Detonated it. Hold the cross and get tagged. Hold the cross and get tagged.
I got you. Watch out, low.
They're crossing. Nice, stay alive. I have your help. Our side. Last guy.
That's on. Let's fucking go, baby! Come on! Let's fucking go! Come on! Let's go, Ant. Come on. Let's fucking go.
Dog, the streak.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the streak was as bad as just like the 4 dead. Like, I just didn't like what they did after the 4 dead. The streak,
go to it.
The streak is kind of hindsight.
Fucking
The streak is like in the moment, like it didn't seem like a bad play, especially because since he got a kill. Like this, like looking back at it, it's like okay, he probably shouldn't have streaked, but in the moment, I didn't think it was that bad of a streak. But the 4 dead, they should have definitely pushed that play.
I got you. Watch out, low.
They're crossing. Nice, stay alive. I have your help.
Our side. Hey, come on.
Yo, Mace is fucking hilarious.
Come on. Let's fucking go.
Yo, Mace is fucking comedy, bro.
That's fucking one map. That's fucking one map. We're not fucking leaving this stage for 3 hours, boys. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Come on.
Kids fucking suck.
Yeah, these kids are fucking awful, baby. Let's fucking get it, Mace.
Whoa.
Yo, by the way, I knew this series was cooked once you seen
Yeah, these
Dante
kids are
like
fucking
that.
awful, baby. Let's fucking get him.
Yeah, right here, I knew this series was cooked, by the way.
That's
Yeah, as soon as I saw this shit, I'm like, yeah, nah, this is cooked. It's gonna be Optic and Thieves final. Like, I knew it was over. I knew, like, the composure was completely lost. It was actually
dog.
fucking
What's the
cooked. I knew it was cooked at this
temperature in your
Planning?
house?
I don't know, probably high.
Check it out. Go check.
He's not on it.
Can't even say.
Yeah, someone around. He's open.
Damn, dog. So it got better, dog.
Well, I don't know. I assume.
I'm one shot.
I don't know.
Oh, we go to the lobby.
I'm bomb.
One shot.
I'm bomb dead.
One shot. Nice. They're all weak.
So you're still gonna
Let's fucking go.
bitch at your family for being hot, dog.
Should we shot close window, bro? Yeah. This guy's gonna square. Let's fucking run his shit, bro. He's on the rock. I shot.
Whoa.
Push it. Two. Last guy, Joe. Nice. Let's fucking go.
This might be rogue, but I actually feel like it's gonna work, bro. Can we do the splashy?
Do the what?
Can we do the splashy? I swear to God.
Triple it?
Yeah, triple. I'm gonna have a smoke and I'm gonna do left.
The splashy?
Or should I go open window and they double it in?
Yeah, do that.
Oh.
They got names for their strat.
We got deep, Heather?
Yo, he's in the water.
Yep.
He's one shot in the water.
Get out. Make sure he's not raw.
Could go bottom.
Dog, what planet are you on?
Bottom you, absolute extra. Alright,
Imperial
I'm
fleet.
Whoa.
Stay alive.
Alright, we're getting pinned.
Whoa,
I have if they push me.
I think they re-wrap.
that's a planet, dog.
Still you. You dead.
Last guy saved as well. You probably wrapped dark.
You probably went dark.
No, he's still
there. I have your
Let's
top.
fucking go! Let's fucking go! Come on, baby! These kids are so fucking
Dog, can I have some dinner, dude?
Oh my god. Go.
Say that
Yo,
again.
listen, we're fucking burying them over there. 100%.
Can I have some dinner?
Nice.
Scar.
Alright, bet. Say fucking less.
Dude, I'm starving here.
Stay locked in,
Come
bro.
on, you could spare at least 1 meal.
Bury these fucking idiots. Give them nothing, bro. No free points, nothing, bro.
College
You're starting it today or tomorrow?
This guy probably ordered.
Come on, dude, it's what white people do, man. You gotta fucking help me out, dude.
Because I know what's happening now. It's only fucking burning me inside right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dog, white people are supposed to help brown people, dude.
Look at the crowd, bro.
Come
I feel
on.
like I'm in a movie and I'm the villain, and that's gonna
Help me out.
fucking ruin everyone's day. I'm native here.
Low.
Sibs on you. Intergen behind you.
Bro, I'll go pick fucking cotton for you, dude. Just fucking give me some fucking food, dude.
Child out mid.
I'd rather not have my con.
Nice.
Make sure the flip side is
Whoa,
low.
dog.
Yeah, 100%.
Make sure we're literally just in that double shot. Fucking running these kids, bro.
Yeah, they're shitting themselves, bro. We're gonna bury them this fucking house. They're gonna play desperate, bro.
Two on the left.
Really throw the.
Who's gonna play that?
Wrapping left. Good shot, Bruce.
One more. It's two sides. They're both crossing. Nice. One more. Dante.
Hard side.
Nice. Yo, they might spawn close. They might be close to me too.
Someone chop top. Playing top.
Another one back left.
Ivory top. More close.
Every top.
Right.
Top goes C. Shut up.
Rest it,
Rest
Jen.
it, last.
Really weak.
Nice shot.
Make sure they don't get a touch. Make sure everyone go to ball. Just go to ball. Just in case.
We're gonna go.
Let's fucking go, baby! Come on!
Yeah, they were locked in.
Let's fucking go, boys. Come on.
Way better than these kids, I promise you.
Oh, fuck yeah, we are. Let's fucking shit on these guys, bro. They're so much better, dude. It's just this fucking game one right here. Set the fucking tone.
Like, I got so tired
They
in the middle of the day, dude. I just like passed out. Started sleeping.
Text? Rafa, you texted me?
Shuttle sighted. Engaging.
Hey, Rafa, you want to talk about this on stream, or you want me to like chill? it's up to you. I'll make sure, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Rafi, this
Yes,
is what I figured,
no.
Rafi. I kind of alluded to this. Off stream?
What?
Alright, we'll talk about it later, Rafi. But no, I figured, Rafi.
Did you read today?
Yeah, I didn't. I never questioned that, Rafi. I've never questioned
I don't think
that.
I'll
Read downstairs, you fucking faggot.
It makes sense.
happen.
It makes sense.
Oh, guy's fucking sitting on a bench right now.
Red. Two in red. Two in red. Only one.
Guy could hold a controller on the bench, but he's like, nah, I can't read down there.
I can put the fucking controller on my stomach.
Nah. Oh. You know, if you got to the size of those pictures, your stomach would be at eye level, so you'd be able to read.
Yeah, dude.
So maybe that's another reason why you should do it, dude.
It's so gay.
Just saying, dude. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Fucking morons, bro.
No bullshit. That 3 piece, the first one too. Like,
It's time to embrace your gifts, dude.
You actually put it on my face. On one of the P2s, bro. I think it was the second one, bro.
one of the P2, what is it?
I don't know, but I just saw shots in the
yeah,
feed,
yeah,
and I just needed it, bro.
What is it? No one can build it. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm like all shit on this map. Yeah, yeah, by the way, I remember watching this shit so fucking vividly. Look at these more bombs. They would literally smoke you and bounce you one.
in the corner, Ernie.
Oh, shh.
You still in the corner.
He's on it. He's...
Oh.
They jumped out. Sushi. Yeah, let's no. We should go like fast and just shout something together. Come on me. Come on me. He's on top. That nice. Can we get door side one? It's probably basement.
Yo, he's in the patio store. Patio door. Patio door. NT. One guy's back. Got him. Back right.
Come on in. Nail. Top broken. Top broken. He's got it.
You're wrapping back. Two of them. Two wrapping back. One top broken.
Push right.
One top broken. Top broken.
Top broken. Watch out. Or half out.
He's weak.
It goes P2, boys. It goes P2.
Can you hold the right?
Drag there.
Yeah, ball's mid. Yo, Hydra coming.
Mid, right?
I'm gonna go, boys. Dead.
Ball's on the right.
He won last guy. All good, push.
We're fine. It's a scar, right? Fuck that one.
I don't know what that was, but
Yeah, I spawned away.
This is crazy.
I was supposed to escort something and the shuttle blew up and I still got the
Absolute close up. Block out.
Top dead. Close
the
up.
proc
This is
for
great.
the mission completion.
I'm blocking, boys. I'm
I
blocking,
might
boys.
flip him.
Okay, I'm
It was Neum on me, blue.
One towards
Yeah,
me.
yo, Neum's blue.
He's
Neum's blue.
top broken.
Yo, just shut up.
Good job.
Tell me go wood. It's intergen. Okay, two gens.
Never mind, they know. Oh, one more on you.
Look at my side. Low side, absolute. In the corner. Grab that. He's really weak.
Proud of yourself, dog.
They have to keep cutting.
Absolute BZ, low left. And then the other guy's top right. Other guy was top right.
Close. Low heady and too low side.
Up top. 1 HP dead.
We
Nice.
win.
Make a shot.
Yeah, he's close right. Top.
I'm top.
I'm attacking. I needed low side. Watch out.
Weak.
Go
You beat him.
Yo, first guy.
I'm hard shot.
Yo, P1
I got
early.
time.
Dead. Yo, just hold time.
Ivor beat cut.
Get my time.
Watch out, beat cut.
Look, B cut plan.
You're too big up.
They got a plan. Let's go.
Come on, baby. Fucking God, let me run these kids, bro. I swear to God I do. I swear to God, will I want them.
Yo, and that was fucking insane. We have business to take care of.
They can't kill me. It's actually like.
Yeah, well,
Trust me. You know what's crazy is they know it too, bro.
That was good as fuck that you stressed like 2 guys gen because like I did the math in my head. I killed 1 from blue.
Yeah.
The other
That's
guy was
right.
tagging me from like top blue roof, and I knew like the angle that he couldn't kill me from.
Yep.
And I literally just ripped both of them, and then I just fucking turn around.
I'm out of here right now. You by yourself? Me too. In our spawn, Paco. Sound warning, man.
Apparently there's a thunderstorm warning in effect.
You might have re-pinched. Yeah, pinch. One shot in the corner. You got this. Find it for you.
Can he defuse? Not now. Dashi has him.
Let's go.
Good shit.
Let's fucking go.
Please round over.
I have all back there.
Push me. Enter. Absolute.
Damn, dog. We got Sith.
I'm bomb, man.
Bad.
What's next map?
Double grid.
Double grid? Alright, that's it.
Back to the BF words.
Bob Swarm maps to win this shit.
Good luck,
I mean, you win the first one. You feeling good about the second one?
Good luck,
They were pretty
These guys are frauds
composed.
on this map, dude.
I will say after every loss, because the losses were definitely like hard losses, bro. Like they were close maps. They were pretty composed the whole way through. Like every time they lost the map, it didn't seem like it got to them at all. Like they were just super locked in on the next one. Didn't really care about it, right? Like it was.
They're actual
That's
frauds.
what you need. You need that.
Make good plays and keep coming. We're gonna win the ship, bro.
A lot of teams in this situation, bro, would be fucking breaking, bro. Like, no offense to Dante, but did you see the way Dante reacted in the map 1, bro? When they lost the map 1 scar? Like, bro, none of these guys were acting like that. None of these guys had their hands on their head and like they're all like this. Like, come on, bro, what the fuck? Like they were all just locked.
Yep.
Just locked.
Shit
Didn't
never feels
matter,
like it's
bro.
gonna
On to the
end. We're good,
next.
bro. Just take a little reset. We're just do something.
Also, challenger teams, y'all should learn a lot from this shit because y'all have fucking terrible fucking mentals, bro. Fucking 99% of the challenger players that I've worked with have terrible fucking mental. When they lose one fucking map, it is literally fucking cooked, bro. These guys have no fucking composure at all. Literally at all.
They're off spawn.
Come tell us already.
Yeah.
On their statue.
Just go.
I'm going.
I have your...
I got the guy on the right. Come on.
Go mid to right.
I'm staying right. I'm staying out right.
Come on,
people, someone has to go back.
One guy's
One
step.
back up for
Yeah,
ball, one back up for ball.
Deep right, ice cream, absolute. One guy's ice cream, sushi
on me.
Sushi dead.
Me and Enemy can
One more
play.
to go, B street, two ice cream.
Yeah,
There's two.
come left.
We're behind ice cream.
Just go.
Yeah, there's a guy on you. Where'd he go? Yo, Sam, I'm behind him.
Nice.
Close. Yeah. Just run it forward.
Back right then.
Another one back on you.
Just go. I have your house pinch.
Back right. Easy.
Back right.
Sam, I'll
Already, close. Ironing on the off angle.
He's dead. Go for it. I think you got it. Yeah, he's on it.
Nice. Yo.
Last guy ball.
He's one shot, absolute ball.
Dead.
You guys have that, I think. Two guys charged. There's one more on you guys. Boxes.
Boxes.
It's the only guy.
Run it. He's weak.
He's here. Chill out.
In the back. Half health.
Nice, Kyler.
Goes mid.
Yeah.
Goes mid. You got it right.
Yeah, they're going right. I'm playing the back right, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure they don't try to pick it.
I'm hitting showers. Shower.
Ernie's mid.
Yeah. I'm here. Ironing.
Ernie was mid.
He's on the left.
Neil's kind of weak.
Ernie was still mid.
Shot their
You got their
shot.
side.
Not shot.
You got their side.
Left side, Ernie. There's two. One more. Two more.
All guys, one shot.
Make a push out.
They're all weak.
Dude, imagine even if there was a Game of Thrones game like this, where you could fit a lot of lore into it, a lot of places, armor, and swords and shit.
Fucking
That'd be sick.
The best way to win the fucking grand finals, I swear to God. This is it, bro.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, she's losing
I believe, bro. This is the fucking one.
Oh.
Fucking shit, bro.
The way that they've been playing right now, like, they do the normal shit.
Yep.
But they are doing some mix-up shit, and they're throwing random shit at us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are.
So,
They
like,
100% are. 100%.
So just keep that in, literally keep that in mind. If we're
Let's
gonna
not
do a default,
like-
if we're gonna do a default, be keen on like
Everything that's possible. Yeah, 100%.
Yo, bottom.
dead.
What was that?
I'm not even planning yet. Yeah, ice cream weak.
Ice cream dead.
That's him.
Paco Ali. Bob, absolute. Nice.
Alright, good shit, boys. Good shit.
Let's go, guys.
Shit.
Charlotte 50. Okay.
50 there, Go now. 100, close right.
Yep.
Close right.
Close right, Ernie.
Sure.
Our side.
He's
Half
weak.
health. On the pillar.
Get the fuck out of here, kid. Let's fucking go,
baby. Come on, you fucking shit stain.
What the fuck is this guy challenging?
Let's fucking go, baby. Come on. I'll watch my like that.
These guys are feeling themselves.
Let's fucking go, baby. Come on. Let's fucking
They
go,
are
baby.
rolling in the map 7.
Keep playing smart, boys. Come on.
I think they're B.
They're B.
100%.
They're sitting there.
He's back rock.
I can deny
Hey, we should kill that guy.
Still there. He's
Still there.
You guys shot him?
Yeah.
Nice. They're all gonna be planning.
He's already dead.
Nice. They might be wrapping. They might be wrapping.
Play together.
Yeah, let's just play together. Okay, it's not playing for
Smoke it
18.
and hop it, make the crowd.
Yeah. Make the card weird.
Just get off.
I'm hopping it.
Okay, I'll tell you when to get off.
Easy, bottom. One shot.
Stay left. Listen one. Okay.
Oh, they were playing the crowd too? Nah, you guys are different, bro.
Yo, he's bottom house.
Okay.
Oh, they
Pick it up.
He's lost.
Easy, bottom. One shot.
Stay left. Listen one. Okay.
Oh, they were playing the crowd too? Nah, you guys are different, bro.
Yo, he's bottom house.
Mm.
Yeah, he went back to right.
What's the alley? Go alley.
He's just ironing.
He's weak alley.
Nice!
Let's fucking go, baby. Fucking shit, kid.
Here, Embers. Let's go.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. They have no idea, bro. They're tweaking right now.
They might try to do something fast.
Yeah,
This time though, we're gonna go A. I'm not gonna lie. Trust me. We're gonna
Yes.
I
I hear that.
Okay, you could have
Yo,
been.
he's on me.
Skyler,
He's
top.
weak. Top. I'm saying on. Make a push. Say on. Say on.
I'm living. Where's Bomb Bomb?
Say on.
He jumped out.
Nice! Let's fucking go, boys. Come on.
Good shit, guys.
This is fucking it, baby. Come on.
Okay, Leo, they've been losing full. Just run
Ernie, look.
Bomb the fuck out of that.
Nading. I have our A push.
Spotting middle.
I'm just jumping.
Yeah, oh!
Hole. That.
Nice, come on.
Alright, let's go.
Everyone get together.
Come to me. Who's it?
It's Nian.
Alright, check our ninjas.
Hey, Bruce is
Check
coming.
that behind the tree. I'm laying it.
He wanted no trolls, bro. Damn. I know that shit was heavy. As fuck, bro. That was fire. They were locked. They were fucking locked in, bro. I can't lie. Those comms actually got me hyped up, bro. They were actually locked the fuck in. There was no way they were losing that shit. And the last map, they actually battered them in the last map. They played that shit flawlessly. I can't lie. That was good fucking work. And the fact that they were using the crowd to their advantage was also a big fucking W.
Boom. You already got ops in the chat. Boy, that didn't take long. Already pumping out the ops in the chat. TV USA, Andrew.
Stop slacking.
The guy's using a flamethrower.
Emperor's Casino chip. I'm looking at that place.
He combs through late night messages. Did you make it home okay? Counts the blue dots every second, like a desperate man who's late. He buys your drinks and dinners, keeps a tally in his mind. Says, I'm just being decent, but he's waiting for American Sim, my
If you could watch any movie in the theater,
Want to see Blade Runner?
it's a good one. Is there any specific cut you would want to see? Just like the director of the actual. I think there's three.
There's different versions. I can't remember which one is the best version, but honestly, at that point, like any would be nice to see in the theater. But whatever the best version was, I would prefer that.
Because one has him narrating at the beginning, but I don't think that's the director's cut or the cut that was on Netflix when I first watched it.
What about you?
Assuming it's Ultra AVX / the loudest high quality speaker system out there. Episode 3. The first Transformers was a limited watch in theaters. But that is actually good. Blade Runner is a good choice. Without me, if I didn't have like a answer already, that would be a good choice.
Whoa, that guy's spinning, dog.
That's your favorite. Darth Black Star. Dog, what would be your Sith Lord name?
What about you, dog?
I didn't hear it.
I said Malekith.
What?
Malekith.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Nice. Fucking retard talks about fucking Star Wars 24/7. Doesn't have a fucking same name. Why episode 3?
Oh, it's the best. visual experience, but it's also it has best visual experience, the best sound experience, and it's the only one I saw in theaters that was actually in theaters at the time. So I just wanted to relive that.
Yeah.
You could have come over here with us.
You like watching Plo Koon get blown up, dog? Is that what you're saying, dog?
Yes, I've watched that scene hundreds of times, probably thousands. So yes, I love that scene. I actually know that scene so well. I know what is happening while listening to the music. So yeah.
Yes.
Here's some money to help you continue.
I've actually analyzed it quite well. His starfighter splits in two pieces. People are like, "Oh, he was in a pod when he crashed, so he's still alive," which is just already stupid. But then I watch it, it's like it splits in two, and the part that he's in just explodes into a building.
Of course,
So.
Run by Z.
Yeah, I'd want to see. Yeah, just like it's probably my favorite. Like if I could choose one of the 6, to where it's the only one I could ever watch again, I'd probably choose that one. It also ruined a lot of parts of my life where I've now spent how much money on just stuff from that movie. Like Empire Strikes Back would probably be. I don't know if that would be number 2 though. I think even Phantom Menace, I'd probably go with that over just for a movie theater experience specifically.
I asked you. Oh well, I don't know anything about that. It's like, why are you leftist operatives, socialist leftist operatives? Who are involved? What the fuck is going on? In a while, hope all is well. Went to see if an album was uploaded. Finally, I went to see Mr.
Not only, like I said, the sound and the visuals, but having both together at the same time, which is the beginning
from time to time.
of the movie right after the crawl.
Unbelievable and unbearable. I watched it for the second time.
That's just perfect for me. The drums into the music, into the Star Destroyer, into the Starfighters.
Public exposure.
Like it's Exposition City where it's just visual spectacle, and he forces so much detail to where even 21 years after, I can still go back and say, wow, this looks good, and see more things that I didn't see before.
All day. Hope you're happy, sir. Well, look, it was that or some other stupid shit. It might well be that. I know exactly how.
Like that scene alone makes me like the Venator more than the entirety of Clone Wars, just because of how good it looks. It looks. I love how it looks. Oh, and then the fucking the broadside when the droid ship.
Maintain the sight right into the dirt.
Can't remember what it's called. I think it starts with an S, but
So we have lunatics about.
on Grievous's ship.
All sorts of upset with yours truly.
And they fire broadsides at each other. The fucking sound design of the cannons, fucking amazing.
If USA ever do that audit, how the fuck would I know what they do or don't do? I have no idea. I just know they didn't fucking kill Charlie Kirk because that's retard shit. That's literally retard shit. They're fucking. I actually don't even. I'll never understand that. Especially since it's a sinking ship. I mean, these people don't seem to understand there's going to be a preliminary hearing on the 6th. It's like a mini trial, essentially. The actual shooter.
So I found.
Charlie Kirk.
At least these ones are cheap.
Alleged.
But I found multiple
I think that the evidence is presented is going to be overwhelming. And I don't know
Controllers on eBay
where the fuck do you even go?
that are cheap.
I saw.
Now, let's
So I
see.
asked, wait,
You got this idiot.
are
Baron
these
Coleman.
real
I guess he's their guy.
Sony or / PlayStation 4 controllers, and they're third party, so I don't know what,
He
like,
won't, for some reason, he won't have a chat with
that's
me. It's
crazy.
very strange.
I didn't even know there were like official third party
Chat.
controllers.
Not really sure why.
Damn, dude.
What I do?
How much they cost?
The
You're
third party
government-
ones were
government
40,
shill,
but
Andrew.
the
American
PS4 controllers are like anywhere from 70 to 120.
Like, how did you even get to that?
Holy fuck.
Can you explain that to me? Like, how did you actually get to... Andrew said of the American government will never do a PSYOP based on anything that I just said. You know, the problem, and I realize that this is a big problem, like, there's nothing I can do about the low IQ. You know, some of you people are really fucking stupid, and there's nothing I can do about that. Good evening, Conrad Wilson. Former senior airman Andrew Thrasher here. Here's
Wait,
my
what
only
the hell?
contribution.
So refurbished,
I
excellent
don't know how
condition,
she can call
PlayStation
herself
4,
right-wing with
1
level of
terabyte
association
with
this.
one
Well, she
controller
didn't call herself right-wing. She said she wasn't leftist.
is
They
$275
like to make these little micro delineations.
with 1 year warranty.
I saw
or
that
a
one
1
of
terabyte,
the
2
chief
controllers, 2
critics
games,
of Erica Kirk
280.
and of
1 year
TPUSA
warranty.
is now allegedly, by his own admission, I
I
don't
guess
think
those
I'm
are
saying anything
legit
that's out of
because it's
school
fucking
here,
the Best Buy
on the
website, but that's
TPUSA
weird.
payroll.
I wonder who he's going to say that.
I will show you an example here. This is
Me,
And dog,
me. I didn't know I was on the TV.
you really want to fucking play Black Ops again, dog.
And I'm risking it
Did you
because
go
I
any Port
don't
Call
have
of Duty at
confidence.
TPUSA, or
I
you
have
go
confidence in the
TPUSA
games, but
payroll?
not that people are gonna.
Your
Not too many people are gonna
consolation
buy
for the
them.
sad fact that Baron, Candace, Ian, and the others will never step up to the plate. Go buy some more smokes. Thanks for the amazing content. It is exceeding me.
It's the first time today that I haven't been hot, and it's
Taxes for sending Z to
making
purgatory.
my chest feel a lot better.
Yeah, chief critic. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was a chief critic. I'll go ahead and read this before he does.
I
It has
think
nothing to do with
Cold,
Erica Kirk. She's a terrible leader in FemCon, like the rest of
releases
the
your
USA
ribcage
crowd,
and
and a
allows it to
moron.
expand more. At least me. Now science might contradict that,
Denying
but
that there's
for me,
a
it
conspiracy
definitely
at
does.
CPUSA and donors to murder Charlie
Release
Kirk.
your ribcage.
My argument here is because I
Fuck
don't
you,
think that Erica Kirk would even be smart enough to pull that off. This is the dunk against yours truly.
Like it doesn't
a guy named
force it
Andrew
to be
Wilson.
constricted.
Talking to someone above, as always, Andrew with the worst explanations to defend.
And look
Like it
at
allows it
this.
to
Even
to
when I
expand.
say this, these motherfuckers
Your
come in
your
with
ribcage feels
still
constricted
trying to defend
when it's hot.
Erica Kirk.
Yes.
Like it is. Then this tweet, this
Feel
makes
like
no
I'm in
sense. The man
a
who killed her
pressure
husband
chamber.
is still going on trial regardless of her forgiving him.
No.
I can forgive you. and
In the
still
winter,
stop
when
you
I
from
walk
doing
outside
bad
when it's
things. I
cold,
didn't
where
understand
it's
the
so cold
game.
that you can cough,
As
I
always, Andrew,
literally don't
first
have to breathe
explanations
for
to
like an entire
Erica
minute, and it's so
TPUSA.
fun.
They're like, yeah, fuck them.
Just feels so nice.
Give a shit. I'm still gonna tell you what's true.
Erica and TPUSA. How does he respond? Nothing to do with Erica Kirk. She's a terrible leader. And a femcon, like the rest of TPUSA, and a moron. Well,
And so, oh no, what's she gonna do? Fire me from my not job?
ladies and gentlemen, as hard as I've been on these people,
Well, nice lady though. After I met her.
and I've suggested perhaps Erica Kirk would better serve her very young children by going home and raising them and leaving the business of running basically $1 billion operation for somebody more qualified. I've never called her, I don't believe, a terrible leader, femcon.
That's incredible, dog. You should
not
write a
fucking based, bro.
book about that.
Maybe if I did, I would get that $15 million.
Dude, if they had
payday.
like
I've been telling
fucking Sith Empire
TPUSA
blankets
I
or
need.
towels, that would be so fucking sick. I just thought of that right now.
Nice.
Great Legion of
Sith
Coom video.
Empire blankets.
You're an asshole, here's some money.
That would be
Oh,
fucking
Like TV USA didn't know that I had criticisms of them before I ever went to TV
like the
USA.
deep red
See.
with some, maybe some black and the white
I wonder if people are
contrast.
just really fucking stupid. You know? I don't know. I think these people say that I'm biased and sell out while at the same time.
That would be quite
Oh.
nice.
I'll never understand that.
Humble.
You guys need me. I don't need you. You need me. But it's going to cost you $15 million. Because
TV USA definitely does not need Baron Corbin.
Dog, do you have a Sith
100%
robe?
doesn't need Baron Corbin for shit.
they hired, apparently they hired this guy. I'll show you the video where he claims to have been hired by these people. I cannot imagine someone talking about.
Fucking hood.
Here
No,
we go.
I wish. Well,
Whack
Jedi
as
or
fuck.
Sith, just the color.
Okay.
But yes, so what were you gonna say?
Go buy one, dog.
I want to.
This is an L by Andrew.
I
It's
keep
fucking
saying,
insane that he agreed.
I hate how small hoods are for sweaters or hoodies. I should make a fucking hoodie line that is like massive hoods.
Seen it 100,000 times.
Yeah, they got them
That's how
online.
this goes, dipshit.
Just gotta
All you dumb fucks
Look
are gonna
at-
jump
look
right on
for
the
it.
next bandwagon.
I know, but what fucking
Plus,
idiot
Here's what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen?
unironically buys clothes
Fighters will
online?
get
I want to be able
locked
to
up
try it on
for
before I
a
fucking
long time.
buy
That's
it.
his life. 'Cause the evidence against him is overwhelming.
nice
Fucking
dog.
It's not like it's like it's
And when that
an
happens,
electronic
this
where it
whole
either works or it
fucking,
doesn't.
this
With
whole
clothes, you need to know if it fits
thing,
and if it looks good and
It's gonna
fits.
and you'll jump on to the next button. Whatever the next thing is that's a trend on the internet, that's what you'll jump on. Feel bad that her husband died and not like her public persona. They say that insinuate why worse shit than what Andrew twittered. Yeah, dude, these people are fucking crazy, and they're retarded. Gonna jump right on the next one. I've seen
could
it
have,
every time. You want to go through the exhaustive list of just since I've been on
A fictional animal.
the various
isn't,
trends
like,
of things that have come
insanely
up that
big.
can-
It's not
Do you want to
like-
get? Let's start with.
Let's
this.
say the
You ready?
biggest animal
QAnon.
couldn't be bigger than
remember
the biggest
QAnon?
plane in the world. What animal would it
Oh
be?
my god. I had the same shit in my chat then. What's the plan, man? All about Q, bro.
How big is
You
the
have to
biggest
understand, man.
plane?
Q, you listen. You gotta understand. There's secret military personnel and military. See,
Maybe
the
like
military
a
is taking
300-foot
back.
wingspan, if it's if
They're
it has
using
wings, or 300 feet
their
long.
own intelligence apparatus in order to stop the civilian
Many,
intelligence apparatus.
many
all
thousand
doing
tons,
it
I guess.
under the guise of Trump. I heard that shit for 4 fucking years, man. For 4 fucking
So like
years,
Balerion
I
would
heard that shit.
be allowed because he's
Same
only about
stupid fucking- and by the way,
280
couldn't
feet
reason with those
in
people.
length, or
You couldn't fucking
fucking-
reason with them either. You would sit there.
Wait,
and
there's
tell
a
them, like,
plane
man,
bigger
doesn't
than
make any
Balerion?
sense. For one thing, if Erica Kirk was
Yeah,
involved
777s
in
have a
Charlie Kirk
wingspan of
with a foreign agency,
242.
Why didn't they just give her a pill to put in his drink?
and they're making a bigger one.
Why?
And that's just a 777. That's not
Then
even
it
the
gets
biggest
really
plane in the
interesting
world.
when you see it, so
The Antonov
display is
AN-225,
designed to
the one with 6
demoralize the
engines,
public.
is bigger
They
than
do
that.
it right in front of everybody because that's the way Satan works, and they just go fucking nuts with this shit. They just go crazy with it. Somebody answer that for me. Like if Erica Kirk wanted to kill Charlie Kirk, why didn't she just like slip something in his fucking drink? Done. There's way easier ways to go about it than to rig up a microphone with explosives. Okay? You don't rig microphones up to explosives in front of massive crowds that have cameras on it.
Yeah, the
like,
wingspan
you
of the
understand that?
AN-225 is
People are really
290
fucking
feet,
stupid.
or
My
88
stupidity
meters, and the
flares up, I
length
just
is
shut up.
275 and a half
Smart.
feet, 84 meters. And
They
the
wanted a
max
martyr. See what
takeoff
I
weight
mean? He still would have been a fucking martyr.
is almost 1.5 million pounds. So say about 60 something.
It's
I
like
think
it
it said
always moves to the next
60,000
thing
tons
every
or so.
time.
What's considered an
Every
animal?
fucking time.
Is it It can't be intelligent.
Like, how does that even work? You really
Oh,
think that
well, I
there's
guess it
a Smoke Filled Room?
depends.
Like, it's the fucking mob.
If it's like, let's say, if you wanted Smaug, I would still count that because it's an animal, but he can talk.
Charlie Kirk to be taken care of.
So, what was
Moving
your
way
answer?
too far from the Israeli
But dog, aren't we all animals technically?
Nice, dude.
Want to send special forces to Kobo
Well, under the non-literal definition would just be non-humanness. That's all that would
Non-human. A non-human thing that is living but can't be bigger. Non-humanoid. Or can't be bigger than a fucking whatever people are playing. Pick the genie dog.
What?
What if I pick the genie from Aladdin?
That's still a person.
People are fucking crazy.
I mean, is it a
Still here, keep
person?
crapping
Is it a
brothers.
human?
My CEO like this?
So if he's not a person or an animal, then you still can't choose him.
Not a smoke-filled room. Castle.
And then me saying, we should hire them. That'd be a great hire. That'd be amazing. That's who we should.
If it's a robot.
He was
Was an amazing hire. Got a lot of things.
No.
wasn't done. Because this is on March 20th of this year. March 20th of this year, like 3 months ago. Feminists always claim misogyny doesn't protect women. But here I am claiming Erica Kirk is too retarded to have participated in Charlie's assassination.
Proving the claim wrong
Give me
entirely.
that titty alien from Star Wars.
Yes, this is my real position. In other words, lest you
Which
think
one's
I
that?
don't think this about Erica Kirk, this
I'll
is
try
my
some
real
of that
position.
green milk.
Nice.
And I will devastate.
So
This is my real position, backed with facts. You have facts that Erica is R-worded? I'm happy to hear them.
Dog, you don't know. It might be able to
When?
cure back
Can we
pain.
chat about it? The guy ever gonna let me fucking chat with him or what? I'd love to talk with him about this.
Who would you pick?
Love your debate school. Thanks, Andrew.
Do a show on it. Would love to
It
hear
would
the
be between.
facts you have. Real position, backed
Probably have
with
to think,
facts.
but one of my first
That Erica is this. 2 R-words.
ones that I like is one of these
Actually,
lizard
that's not what
things.
What's being said there is
Another
the
option.
position of a misogynist should be that women are pull off assassination.
Nice, dude. This is not gonna fucking heal me.
If that's what you want to talk about, Coleman, I'll come on your show and talk about that.
Oh, so you had the day off and it was all right. Right. You wouldn't have gotten the day off
Incredible
anyway, right?
Incredible. I'm
It's,
genuinely curious. I want to see
Canada.
When we have a
Canadian
chat.
holiday.
But Baron, surely.
Canadian dog. Canadian.
So fucking stupid, dude. Welcome to the internet. Is this your first time on the internet? Is this the first time you've ever heard trolling on the internet, bro?
Surely they wouldn't hire a guy who said more than that. Oh? Oh?
Oh? There's there's more?
You
So
don't think
fucking
TPUSA
lizard
would pay
dude.
money to a
Is
guy
that
who
it?
talks like that about women? Settle down. Talking off the Tatum. I see you posting
Nice,
pretty
dude.
fervently about Quintess being
Fucking
something
guy
Maybe
racist.
between
That's
like
right.
a lizard or
Opposition to
dragon, some
TPUSA.
other kind of
I
lizard.
also had opposition to TPUSA on many issues, though I did think Kirk did more good than harm.
Dog, you don't
Said so
want
publicly.
fucking Star Wars milk?
Think Kirk did more good
No, I would throw that into a burning.
Not a single fucking position.
What if it was the best tasting, like tasted better than any Monster drink? It was that fucking good.
And it's still getting what it's getting burnt.
It cured every fucking illness that you had.
It's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think.
I don't think that Nick Fuentes was a nefarious character.
What's there to
because he had
think about,
opposition to
dog?
dictator
You
Republicans.
get titty milk for the rest of your life that cures
There was never a
everything.
critique of Fuentes, even when me and him were beefing. I thought that the Groyper Wars, in fact, provided something very valuable when it came
Somebody
to who
was
we want
fucking
and who we
shooting
don't want.
fireworks like right next to my house, dude. Thought there was
TPUSA
like a
begins
gang
its
fight happening.
reorganization. It turns out that politicians are far more based than people
Holy
once thought
fuck.
they were. They're moving away from the ideas of Zionism and Christian Zionism.
Canada
moving away
Day.
from the ideas of feminism.
Not as many people doing fireworks
Now there's always going
as
to
there
be
were like 10, 15 years ago.
inside of any of these political organizations.
Amazing.
There's going to be Christian Zionists. There are. There's going to be feminists. There are. I don't know exactly.
Dog,
what
it's
you do
time
about
for
that when you get into
entertainment, dog.
Massive organizations, one way or the other.
You gotta
Dog,
play the
isn't-
game
But
that
what
raises your
happens is that
cortisol,
Isn't this the
dog.
therapy
There's
game, dog?
massive opposition to them.
Yes, this is therapy, dog. I'm asking for entertainment, dog. You have
That is
to
in
get
fact the case.
stressed.
You think that TPUSA doesn't?
You have to
hasn't
lose
seen the leads
gunfights
between
and
myself
blame
and
everything
Fuentes?
else but your own
I have to get
skills,
shot from
dog.
behind and knifed from behind.
Turns out that I just happen to be the best in these fireworks.
Whoa, that's a Jedi, dog. She's spinning. Is that a dude or a fucking shit?
I think it's a dude.
Except
Nice, dude. Got fucking launched off the edge.
That's
Be the worst fucking Jedi I've ever seen in my life.
What matters is whether or not I can show you how to debate. Rachel says they were remarkably receptive to my input.
I love when he doesn't turn the lightsaber off to do that. Oh, nice. I just brought all of them with me. The dumb one leaves me like a
He
fucking dumb
opposed
piece of shit.
TPUSA and he thought Charlie Kirk at least did some harm.
That's a very twisted way. He did more good than he did bad. Therefore, that means he did at least some bad. Sure. Fuentes does more good than bad. That means he does some bad, right? Andrew Wilson does more good than bad, right? Yeah, so that means he does at least some bad. That's a very twisted way. It's a very uncharitable. Just, and it always boils down to that. Black. There we are again. So he at least did some harm, huh? Yeah. If I said that Baron Coleman did more harm than or more good than harm, that's what his fans would say. They would say, so he does some harm. It's just fucking stupid.
He opposed TPUSA and at least thought Charlie Kirk did some harm. Okay, well that's maybe. Doing better. Surely that's it. It's not like you're out there bashing the women of TPUSA or making fun of the Women's Leadership Summit or anything, right?
Good.
Oh no. You're not about to tell people that I bash femcons of TPUSA and make fun of their leadership summit, are you, Baron? You're not going to tell people that, are you?
The women of TPUSA are making fun of the Women's Leadership Summit or anything, right? Right? You didn't make fun of the Women's Leadership Summit, right?
I would never.
Dog, why do you hate winning?
You can't be talking about me.
What's there not to hate?
Baron, you're not talking about me.
Why do you defend Bear's actions, dog?
Oh, when 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4, I'll stop.
Nice.
That was like Charlie's baby. He loved the Young Women's Leadership Summit. Oh no!
Oh no! These dastardly detectives got me again. Oh my god.
Oh, this is just fucking great.
They got me. Look at they got the smoking gun right here, boys. Almost everyone on that side is completely fake and inconsistent. If anything reads like an op, it's them and their ideas. No shit.
Oh, but
again,
dog, people are
master
saying he's such a piece
Of course, not my thing.
shit.
But I definitely took on TPUSA feminist
He
bimbos.
destroyed that
and wrecked
girl's
them off
life.
Yes, I did.
I would argue in many ways Fuentes was successful.
Where's the lie? Like, what did detective dipshit here? The detective dumb shit here unraveled. Was I in some rush to delete these tweets? What's the lie here? I don't get it. My wife told me to their face that their leadership summit was fucking needed some tweaks.
Where can I fucking download Microsoft Excel for free?
Feminists and
You have to ask someone to give it to you for
always
free.
made this very clear.
What?
These idiots are against.
Have to ask someone to get it for you for free.
They should be cheering these tweets on. You would Truth is, they want you out of the picture because they're scared to death now. They should be. They should be. Oh yeah, I definitely took all the feminist bimbos, right? All the time. Still would, like.
Remember when I wanted to get Microsoft Word? I was like,
feminist bimbos?
I asked my sister and my dad to. Maybe it was my dad that said this. I asked him, can the guy that that's a computer guy, can you get me Microsoft Word? And he's like, you'll have to pay for it. I was like, how much? And he said the number. I'm like, dude, then why would I need someone else to do it if I can just fucking buy it for the same price?
No. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Surely we're done. There's no more. I mean, my goodness. I just told you guys up front they hired this guy.
Yes.
Like, how much can you possibly say about a group and still get hired by them? Well,
depends on if your criticisms are valid. Remember how Barron opened this by asking for $15 million to shut up from TPUSA? That's what he's asking for, $15 million, and then he'll shut up. You guys need me. To $15 million, and then I'll come work for you. Interesting. How much bad shit have you said about TPUSA, Aaron?
Son of a
apparently
bitch.
even more, because this is the Young Women's Leadership Summit. This is a feminism conference.
True.
Not a single one of these women's ideas hold up under
I hope they bring that back
scrutiny.
too.
Not one.
I am so fucking awesome, dude.
I just wanted to be able to
What is
play the
even gonna
campaign
play
again. Hear that?
Yeah, it's the full.
just
It's the
fucking
full
awesome.
game. It's the
Look at this
same
shit.
game.
Not a single one of these
Good.
women's ideas hold up under scrutiny. Not one.
Man.
Can play zombies and everything, obviously.
No, I'm not Gen X. I'm a millennial. Sorry.
Good.
Very true. 100%, Andrew. Once again, proving his awesomeness. It's almost like I want that culture over there at TPUSA to change. That I don't want there to be a bunch of fucking feminist talking points and nonsense. That I want them to start discussing men's issues in marriage. That I want them to move away from bad positions. It's almost like that. Weird. Very strange. Why would Andrew Wilson want TPUSA to move more to the right? Aaron's got me.
Who's that on the left right there? Who's under my mouse right here? Who is this? No, let me go back up. Maybe I read it wrong. I apologize. Let me get another crack at it here. Not a single one of these women's ideas hold up under scrutiny. Not one.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Not one? Not one of them holds up under scrutiny?
Oh, better snitch to Erica. Man, the hits keep coming. Can you imagine Andrew Wilson being against feminism and against certain actions that political groups and organizations may take? And even imagine that Andrew then decides that he's willing to reach across to try to work with them on correcting this organization. Even fucking imagine the dastardly nature of a man. What sort of man would ever criticize a group, and then if they reach out to actually hear out the criticisms and make corrections and ask for help with those corrections, go fucking help them with it? Who would
How's
do that?
the no-fap journey going,
What kind
dog?
of
Nice.
What kind of fucked up political organization? Some of the things you say actually make sense. You think you can help us correct some of those problems? And you say, yeah, I think I could.
Dog, you gotta do no-fap or you're gonna
I think I could
fucking
make
die.
some of those changes. For
Oh, then I wouldn't have to worry
it's almost like people
about
can't
retardation.
move on their positions. They can move their positions. They can move
Nice.
further towards an ideal. That they're not perpetually stuck in an unchanging mantra. That as politics changes, perhaps you need to change with the times. I said all of this long before I ever went to any TPUSA summit. I didn't come back and delete anything. I didn't come back and say anything different. I sat down with an interview with Andrew Colvett and told him exactly the same criticism. My wife sat down and told him the exact same criticisms, and he was very receptive and very open to hearing out what we had to say. What the fuck else can you ask for, by the way? What else can you actually ask for?
This is all your fault, dog.
If it's the case that a huge political organization is willing to reach out to people who have criticisms and they're willing to take action on those criticisms, if they're in
This is
agreement
all
with
your
it,
fault.
what the fuck else can you ask them to do? Exactly. What you lunatics, like this guy, want to do is they want to burn it down. Burn the organization down and try to build something new, which will take fucking 20 years. Instead of just changing some of the problems with it.
You know the opening scene of
thing I
Supergirl
learned
is her,
years
like,
ago from the
fucking
court
diddling her clit?
that Nick Fuentes had on TPUSA
Nice.
was that probably...
No, dude, I'm not lying.
Well,
dude.
ultimately, I think that it had a effect that moved TPUSA a little bit more to the
Nice,
right.
dude.
I know him and Kirk were not the biggest
What?
fans of each other. I think,
Well, how come you
though,
don't
that
believe
one of the
anything I
things
fucking
learned
tell you, dude? I'm telling you, I watched this fucking movie, and the opening scene was her fucking doing that,
Go talk
dude.
to him.
Nice. And I said nice, dude.
Go talk to him.
Nice as in you believe me, or nice
No, I
as
just
in
said nice.
yeah, this guy's talking
Oh.
fucking shit,
There's
dude.
no
Here's the
implication there.
issues
It's
that I
just
got.
nice.
You know what? They can be straight back. Here's the issues I got with it.
That's what I have to say, Doug.
Here's some things about our organization maybe you just didn't understand before. So maybe that's true. Not perfect. Maybe there are some things about your organization I didn't understand. That's called being a fucking
Just
adult.
basically a white woman
It's what
going
adults do.
clubbing.
Sometimes you get
That's basically the movie.
Pretty much.
Me and Nick went there for a long while as well. Buried that hatchet and move on to the fucking nuts. Bury the hatchet.
Dog, I'm starting to understand the old religions more and more now, dog. They're like, keep those fucking bitches in chains.
And quiet.
I'm starting to think, I don't know, maybe I've said this before, like every civilizational collapse is because some dude failed a shit test and women gained power. That fucking spelled the end for everything. The end is nigh.
About my criticisms with Andrew Colvett and others.
Know what I'm saying, dog?
It's rare that you see that.
Yeah, dog, and it's fucking deserved.
Political leanings. But interestingly enough, Colvett said,
Want some cranberry juice, dog?
because he would confront and talk and listen to his critics. What the USA is
Go fuck yourself.
By the way, what more can you ask of an organization than to do that? What is even the criticism? Andrew has disagreements with
Dog, how many monsters have you had today?
once about his leader, Eric Moore. Oh no! Oh no! Does any of that mean
Dude, those are rookie numbers. Gotta fucking eat one.
It's not when you have fucking heart palpitations every 2 seconds.
Nice. So what, you're having heart palpitations right now, dog?
Since I've been on the computer,
So imagine my shock.
But, you know, I can't get my shoulder looked at, so why would I just fucking expect to have anything done with that?
When I saw
They still
Project
haven't called you.
Constitution post,
Holy fuck,
But
dude.
they
I wish I could get
heard
paid
this.
that. I wish I could get paid 1/100th of what he gets paid, or that place gets paid to literally do that.
very interesting?
Whoa. Dog, they're taking care of the immigrants because they need help.
Yeah, that's why they should be charged money to
Said
work
something
there.
like that. Project Constitution.
Whoa.
The Unfuck America tour is more like Charlie Kirk than you'll ever hear. The Constitution.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Project Constitution. Fat, disgenic, moron. Working hand in hand with the progressive organization, which stepped away. Went on with Destiny multiple times, tried to promote him at these events, tried to promote Dean Withers and Parker at these events.
It's unfortunate you found no evidence of my squad's demise.
Working hand in hand with the self-avowed socialists.
I hope that fucking Keir Starmer guy gets fucking killed, dude.
Why are they fucking working with these people? Just asking questions.
What kind of name is Keir Starmer? That just sounds
is him
gay,
telling
bro.
the story. This isn't rumor. Or maybe he's a liar. I don't know. Here is the true story.
Well, TPUSA hired me to go down and train its new crop of debaters.
TPUSA hired me.
To do one job, like hiring a concrete company. You hire a concrete company to go pour concrete at TPUSA, and that means what? That you're on the dole, you're on the payroll. Well, let me make it unequivocally clear. I'm not on TPUSA's payroll. I don't even think they could pay me enough, by the way. I'm not even sure they could pay me enough to be on their payroll.
So I don't know.
God. The smoking gun. This guy's gonna Andrew Wilson. Imagine a guy this awesome going down. Just imagine.
What?
I'm gonna take a vacation.
To go down and train its new crop of debaters.
Nice. What are you, 7,000 miles away from your fucking mic?
So that's what I did.
The guy who called TPUSA feminist.
You went on
bimbo.
vacation from your mic. That's
Well, I
what.
didn't call TPUSA feminist bimbos.
Alright.
I said that I've destroyed feminist bimbos inside of TPUSA. Just very dishonest. Very dishonest. Brain.
No,
Not very nice. I'd at least be charitable in what you had to say. Not very nice. Went over to their Capitol compound.
The guy who called Erica Kirk too retarded to have participated.
In Arizona. And I started training their debaters.
Has entertainment begun?
Mis amigos.
Oh.
Called her a terrible leader and a moron?
Oh my God. Andrew Wilson talks shit on the internet. Those tweets are mean. Now say you're sorry to femcons by saying the tweets to their face. Calling fake caring. What's that about TPUSA is deranged. Yeah, these people want to burn this entire organization to the ground, which is the most massive Republican right-wing youth advocation group on planet Earth. They want to burn it to the ground. They infer that Erica Kirk killed her own husband, murdered him, or at least participated in his murder, or at least participated in a cover-up of his murder. And you think that she's worried that in a tweet
And you have to wear that in your house.
I think they got bigger fucking fish to fry.
I'm sure it would have a cooling system.
I think you're worrying about all the wrong things.
Imagine if it didn't.
Erica Kirk.
By the way,
Well,
Yeah,
I
so you're gonna
guess
point
I'm probably gonna die anyway, so.
right now, currently, most of the bestest friends that I got in this world, at some point or another, I've called a fucking moron. Just saying. Just pointing that out. I know it's hard to believe, but most of the best buddies in the whole world I got to this day, I've called a fucking moron. Saying. Christ is God, and God will protect his warriors. However, take care, Andrew. More and more, you're walking behind the enemy lines of your enemies. Stay safe. You know, Crucible Crew is 100% behind you. I don't have any concerns. The Lord has always...
Doug, we gotta play Radiation.
That guy called Erica Kirk a terrible leader and a moron. Said she's too retarded to have
Which map was that again? I totally forgot.
that he opposed
It's a
a
cold
lot
map.
of the
It's
TPUSA
when you
issues,
can open
and that they
the doors in
did
the
some
center,
harm.
and you can have access to the downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Quite the smug
I remember that.
thing that I think he did more good than
Man down!
well, they did some harm. Well, that just applied to everything. It's just a stupid criticism.
Called TPUSA girls, women, feminist bimbos,
Nice, dude.
and then
Andrew got that
I'm
one
on
shit.
the fucking scoreboard. I'm just gonna pop up.
Why I beat him when I beat him. To this day, he never showed me a single clip of the point that we were. They only show a clip of me mocking. I think that you guys first crop of it, fucking done.
What a lucky fuck, dude. I always have to run out of ammo because these fucking losers kill me.
First time we've been through
Nice.
every single time I'm fucking vindicated. Shit. Every time.
pulled up the Young Women's Leadership Summit poster and said none of their ideas hold up to scrutiny and that it is a feminist conference. None of their ideas hold up to scrutiny, and Erica Kirk's picture was on. Doesn't hold up to scrutiny, and
He hasn't
it is
beat me in a
feminist
gunfight once.
conference. None of their ideas hold up to scrutiny, and Erica Kirk's picture was on.
I didn't do it. How can you say that? How can you say that? How can Andrew know?
Do we have any pilots in the area?
All of that is snitches.
Come on, guys, catch her. Let her see that he's like being things on the internet one time. Let her see it.
This is the fucking internet, motherfucker. This is a raw fucking place. I know what my fans say about me.
Oh my god, he has to fucking one-shot me from up there. Like, what a loser. Hey, I can't win a gunfight, so I'm gonna fucking stay at the top of the map and use one-shot guns. What a fucking faggot, man.
Your day's coming. You ever call Jake Rattlesnake a moron? Every day that I talk to him. Every fucking time I talk to him. Rattlesnake is my pristinely put every name in the book 5 times.
Nice, dude.
I don't know how he's not fucking dead, man.
What dog? You beat you in a gunfight.
I think if a guy like me is being
You're a talented pilot. Show them what you've got.
$5, make TPUSA Eastern.
These guys to fucking have a bunch of goddamn clones.
Wait till they hear how you talk to Mr.
Of course, he's an opening dude. Unplayable.
Man,
Whoa.
oh man.
They can just always see me no matter if I'm behind
Just
the wall.
one Mr. E rant. You know what happened with Mr. E
Fucking
today?
quit.
We were talking on the phone. He said, hey, can you set up a stream for such and such time? Right? He says, yeah. He says, you know, today is Canada Day, and I just hung up the phone on him. I did. He texted me, and he was like, you fucker. I just hung up the phone. Hey, Canada Day. Nobody's celebrating fucking Canada Day. Fuck you. How could you say the truth about sneaky feminists in TPUSA and then also tell TPUSA about the sneaky feminists in their corporate? Yeah, no shit. I don't even get it. It's like, how could you have these criticisms, then tell them about the criticisms, and then work with them so that these criticisms go away? A dastardly plan of Andrew Wilson. Step 1. Levy a criticism. Step 2.
Okay, pilots, let's get this job done.
Step 3. Discuss
It's a long hallway.
Step 4. Both of you as adults find ways to work together.
That's not as huge, dude.
Oh, such a thing.
Gotta love fucking
Nice.
How could this
keyboard
ever be
players, man. Should all be fucking
Nice.
put in a goddamn oven.
Bro, he fucking destroyed you.
Oven.
Hey, that's
How gay
amazing.
this is, yeah. Turn your fucking camera really quick, bro. You're so good at the game. Fucking losers, man.
So someone skirting around their affiliations.
Whoa.
That's right.
Can't fucking say that.
It's so lucky, man. Holy fuck. If I got that lucky, I would be at least a fucking multi-millionaire right now if I was as lucky as these people.
Now you're working with them. But isn't that exactly what you're supposed to do? If you have criticisms, you work with them to solve those criticisms. You work with them to stop them. Especially if you think
I'm in the building. Like, look at how much he's lagging. And yeah, he's on the keyboard as well. Like, what a fucking faggot loser.
You say, see, he's skirting around the affiliation.
I'm like 10 feet down the stairs and he's still hitting me. Just doesn't make sense.
That's not him criticizing. These aren't criticisms.
You're on mouse and keyboard and you still fucking knife me from behind. You're up. You actually should get cancer. Just that simple.
I'll sit down with all of them. I'll talk to her. I'll tell her what my name is. Why I have it. Who is that Italian chick that I sat down with?
How many times am I gonna die from behind?
Jillian Michaels. She was super receptive to what I had to say. She didn't agree with all of it, but she was receptive to it. And she knows that I heavily criticize LGBTQ, and yet had me on her show to hear out my criticisms. Unbelievable these people. How bad faith Jillian Michaels is to have Andrew Wilson, an open critic of the LGBTQ, come on and discuss with her his problems with LGBTQ. Unbelievable. This idiot reminds me too much of my ex-fucking moron. These are fucking idiots. These people are really fucking stupid. I think if the Crucible had an official HR department, that even they would understand that Mr. E earns every 4-letter word he gets. I totally agree. This is my own producer, by the way. Also one of my closest friends. And he's a fucking piece of shit scumbag Canadian motherfucker. Literally, Mr. E has fucked a mother. I'm 100%, because he has kids, I'm 100% sure this has happened. Get it right, Andrew. It's project consultation because it's full of shit. Australia isn't real, and Canada sucks at hockey. Also, Mr. L deserves every
The frontier is worth every part of this fight.
She's gonna know the things that you said, Andrew.
Okay, pilot. Let's get this job done.
And then they turn around.
Turn around. They were like, hey, man, maybe some have something to do with it. Maybe we should talk to the Wills. You seem rather popular. A giant podcast. Well received. Maybe we should have a chat with them. Who's next? Let's get involved with our debaters. See what we can do. Turn around some of this messaging. Good messaging. Those sons of bitches. I wonder if Baron is about to go on to talk about how confident a vision like that would be for people who are talented to solve issues within that organization. Let's find out.
This is not. This absolutely is not the behavior of a company who's confident.
Absolutely, it's the most. Take its critics, work with their critics, and attack the critics' criticism because they see if there's merit in it. Exactly. I wonder why.
This fucking gun takes so long to fucking get its fire rate up.
I don't know. But he's trying to convince you of something that
This is desperation. This is
desperation. Always. They're clinging to life. Around every turn. This is going to be the day that ends this organization, this company, this person. Why is the internet like this? Every time I turn around, it's not actually the day of reckoning. It's very bizarre to me. Then I'm on Joe Rogan.
Holy fuck, like what is that, man? It's so dumb.
law, that's going to hurt his people. It's extra serious because you have the guts to put yourself
This
up
gun is
for prison.
horrible. No wonder I've never seen someone kill me with
Very
a
interesting.
fucking god awful.
He said, say when. He said, you want to have a chat? I'll take with you. So you want to have a chat? He said, absolutely. Say when. And I said, okay, let's do it. Then I said, and also actually, I want to fly out to Texas.
Fuck, these guys are so gay, dude.
But secondly, why the fuck am I going to waste time flying out to Texas? Just hop on the phone. Very strange. Just do the fucking debate. And one of his commenters said, well, if you do a video debate, so what? What? So what? What do you? Why would that be a problem? Would I not be able to look at it?
He was never there. No, he wasn't there, bro. What the fuck? You gonna tell me there was an entire Titan on the fucking screen? What a fucking joke. Game just literally just fucking randomize. Everything's random.
Nice, dude.
Just fucking teleport someone behind me. Teleports a goddamn Titan behind me.
It's like Patton hiring Hiroiki for sage political advice in August of '44.
We're barely ahead.
I mean, I'm pretty confident that Patton would have for sage military advice. What does he mean? For sure he would have hired him.
This is like as bad as, I mean, I cannot imagine. It'd be like me hiring Gary. It'd be like me hiring Gary. It'd be like, Gary, I'm dying out here. Can you help me out on X? You got any YouTube advice? I know you used to get like 400,000 views a show, and now you're struggling to get 2. But can you help me out here?
Call it any time, pilot.
Like Ben Shapiro hiring Nick Fuentes.
It would be really smart if Ben Shapiro hired Nick Fuentes. How would that be a bad idea, actually? How would it actually be a bad idea? Ben Shapiro hired Nick Fuentes. That seems like that would be a great idea.
I don't.
Your Titan is ready.
I do. I was gonna say I don't understand.
Stand by for Titanfall.
But I do understand. I do understand.
Ouchie dog.
I think that and also, that Team USA is going to begin its operation great camps. I don't think that they like it. I think it's upsetting to them.
Nice.
Close to it,
Of
man.
Andrew and Doc Holliday
Nice.
with the caption, "Say
Li-
man."
oh,
Oh man.
It's so
I
dumb,
would buy
dude.
that shirt. Mystery, make that shirt. That's fucking awesome. I've cracked the code. Andrew's sarcasm voice is Zap Brannigan. No, it's not. Zap Brannigan doesn't. Zap Brannigan's like, Ela. I'm Zap Brannigan. Damn it. Maybe the sarcasm voice is Zap Brannigan. Maybe you're right. Shit. Son of a bitch. Who do you think is best suited to take over Charlie Kirk's torch without naming yourself? Do you think Konstantin Christen could handle it? No. No, I don't think. I think the idea that you're going to replace Charlie Kirk is essentially foolish. I don't think a single man's going to be able to step into those shoes very easily. What Kirk was able to do with donors and things like this was, and his networking ability was just unparalleled. He was phenomenal at it. Even Nick Fuentes couldn't pull that off. There's just very few people on planet Earth who are equipped to deal with that, and at the same time have the public personification of that sort of overly nice guy, very affable guy, you know, persona that's going on at the same time. I think that they're going to have to instead shift direction a little bit. They tried. The left killed. It left killed that personification, murdered it. I think that has to be met with forceful rhetoric and action back, not this idea that you're going to be able to field some replacement for Charlie Kirk. That's just not in the cards, man. We are where we are. There's no putting the shit back in the horse. You're not going to replace Charlie Kirk. But that doesn't mean that you need to replace Charlie Kirk either for the mission of TPUSA to continue. But perhaps
Okay, pilots,
the messaging
let's
can
get
move
this job
forward
done.
in a way that is more conducive to things that some opportunity. I trust the government as far as I control it, but to attack it with no evidence is nothing short of evil. These people, while they're trying to chop up the organization. Not actually very good.
I'm getting stuck on walls and I can't even fucking see him. Then I'm getting shot from behind.
Post Charlie Kirk's death, all of them
Yeah, just don't die when I shoot him 20 times. He's just fucking spraying and praying with a light fucking most overpowered gun in the game.
Because she was close friends with the king's wife.
Just camping, bro. Like, they're literally just spraying. Like, it's unplayable.
Republican Party's
Bro, am I playing against fucking like? Holy fuck, dude!
His power.
Unplayable. About to delete the game.
That it was going to be the most massive power vacuum you've ever seen in your life. That everybody was going to divide up the kingdom for their own gain. Instead, I'd like to see the kingdom stay together. Coming into midterm elections, we need candidates to win. We need our agenda to continue to progress because people forget how fucking awful it was when that wasn't happening. They really do. People have very short memories. They don't realize how fucking awful life really is when Democrats have complete control. So it's like, I don't want that to happen. I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure it doesn't. Am I gonna fucking succeed? I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Have you noticed how over the past few months, tons of people started using the phrase things like this, these sorts of things, aka your catchphrase? Don't know. Mike from the main first project here. I don't get the issue here. Andrew had criticisms of TPUSA. TPUSA then brings him in to help move in a better direction. Shouldn't we celebrate this as a W? This guy, Coleman, is Candace Owens' right-hand man. The criticisms from that side, to me, are actually just to go and narc on me to Erica Kirk. Apparently that's the strategy, just like rat me out. Look at what Andrew said. Look at the bad things he said. As though these people don't fucking know. Give me a break. Emperor Palpatine pulling the strings behind the Republic like usual. What? Me? Come on. Are you saying that inside the conservative ethos, that many at the highest levels, even of government, use my arguments and talk openly about where they come from? What a time to be alive. 1 second. I got one more thing here I want to play for you. Probably help tie some of this together. Some of the loose ends here. What you're about to see is just after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Z, the head of Unfuck America, calling in to the Destiny show, where she says something very bizarre.
Well, how? What's up? I'm streaming, by the way.
This is. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like, dude, Charlie's gonna be dead.
I'm pretty sure he's already dead. Yeah.
Dude, we are so.
We're fucked.
Okay, pilot.
We are
Let's
so
get this
fucked.
job done. Keep it together.
By we, you mean we as a country right now, the United States and the current.
Like yeah, like that, the party, but like mostly
Also,
like,
yes,
like
wait.
probably.
What's going on here?
I think that we're super. I agree. Hold on, wait. I'll text you on Discord. Oh, I just don't understand anything crazy that's gonna ruin our. Oh. I just want to be. I can be edgy because that's my brand. I just want to be careful. I don't even know if she's gonna say anything edgy. Probably not. I don't think she would have. I'm just trying to be careful for everybody's.
Very bizarre call. Immediately says no. I'll talk with you instead on things that you're about to say publicly to me.
I don't think that team knows who we're messing with.
Faggot.
Very strange that she would say that.
Whoa.
So what was going on there? Well, I could take the...
He just absolutely fucking ate. Holy shit.
Basically, not at all. What's going on there is that Z is telling Destiny
Of course, I have to get double teamed again just to fucking get killed.
Because the entire strategy.
Bunch of shit on a guy, and he just has to have his butt buddy there.
Nice.
Attention to her organization. Appears so and her concern when he died
I love how I'm getting shot from behind, and I turn around, and the person shooting me isn't on my screen.
What happens now to
It's
our
just
organization?
Amazing.
That we have been using TPSA in order to...
Neither is he.
That's what she said. She didn't give a
We're falling
didn't
behind.
give a
Let's pull
fuck
it
about
together,
his
team.
death only insofar as it hurt her political aspirations. Her.
Fighting pilot, your Titan's almost ready.
People need to be fucking punched right in the teeth.
So when I see these people who I have been fighting,
Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your call.
most horrible, progressive fucking piece of shit on earth. I see that they are cozy with Project
God, I'm stuck on the
Constitution,
fucking
Opposed to
stairwell.
USA. I understand that there's something else going on. Because these people are extraordinarily addictive post-death, very agitated. It was only when they saw that he's concerned was for the organization.
Titan ready. Call it any time, pilot.
Acidically, piggybacking on it.
Stand by for Titanfall.
transfer to pilot.
What universe Wilson side with the side siding with Z Cohen of Unfuck America? What universe have ever
The entire team.
ever?
Fucking goddamn.
Warning, we have a hostile
Nothing's hitting him. Couldn't be closer to him. Still can't hit him.
Sneeders in the chat.
No one on my team even. No one on my team probably even has a fucking Titan
There ain't
yet.
no way I'm ever going to side.
Just have to put on the team with fucking retards every time.
Like that.
An enemy Titan exploding. My
Oh.
favorite sound.
Not the kind
Oh, shit.
That big brain here is getting off hardcore. That he's got it. Figured out. TPUSA is so desperate. I mean, a political organization reached out to his critics. That's what I'm saying. How can we ever do that? How many times has Trump and people who had massive disagreements with him yet get the pass?
Stop camping in the building, dog.
That's how politics works. Messaging can be popular framed by people that
It's not really anywhere I can go right now.
Get out of the fucking building.
Kirk hit bid framed by in less than an hour to debunk the green light movement. Never popped. This delusion later found out that family hunted deer found Solomon's brand type in court docs. I just went through that this morning. I was doing a bunch of about a year like I always do because I know I'm in this position quite a bit. But yeah, it looks like it was like
Pulling away. Turn it around.
Oh my god, he got on top of that thing. What a loser, bro.
Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your
Actually.
call.
Especially know this because it's separated.
Nice.
Andrew's not mad, he's just disappointed.
Faggot tried to knock me like a fucking faggot.
I've been fighting the same group of people for fucking
It's the same guy that had to kill me from behind to kill me last time, and he can't fucking kill me otherwise.
same ideology.
There we go.
Sharpshooter.
Same ideology.
Pilot your Titan is standing by. Call it when ready.
But it's the same.
It's just
fucking
running around
ideology.
corners like there might not be someone around it.
I don't know why anybody would ever think I'd stop now. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to use the carrot. I don't know how to
Stand by for Titanfall.
no side to help me.
That pilot stepped into the wrong ring.
Our mission.
pilot mode online. Sonar pulse
We're not here to fight. We've already won.
That pilot
I hit that guy twice and he was still more than half health. Like, holy fuck. Come on, if I don't get this game sucks. Of course.
sonar pulse consists in target loss.
Hit him, I think, 5 times. Comes back.
double
You
time.
can't just go look at who cares. Why a lot of those streamers who only
I get hit markers, but I don't actually get the kill. So, like, what's the point of even giving me hit markers if I'm not going to get the kill? And my grenade that was right on top of him didn't do any damage. It's amazing.
that I gave some criticism.
It's like, unbelievable.
I thought that one of the things.
How's it feel to get killed by a guy named Yellow Poop Smasher?
spam
These
it.
guys
And
before
it's a
you-
one-shot gun as well. It's a one-shot pistol. Like, that's so dumb. You just hip fire him with a pistol.
That was one way. Then I asked him,
This game is horrible.
why the fuck didn't you go to war?
Yeah, well, he literally shot a wall and he killed me. This game is terrible.
Hundreds of other commentators and influencers
Way to take that
were on board.
scorch
Why
out.
didn't we go to fucking war? Why? Now I'm not talking about physical time.
Your Titan is
You
ready.
know what I'm saying? War, saying, why didn't we gear up a political war machine to grind these motherfuckers in the dust? I wanted an answer to that question.
Stand by for Titanfall. That pile, they're barely ahead of us. We can
And I
do
got
this.
Love how I don't get a hit marker even though he's right there.
It was actually very satisfactory.
Yeah, and then I spawn into it. I spawn into him again. I spawn and I'm already dead because he's right there. Why am I spawning there?
That wasn't what our organization was. That's not what we did. We're an outreach program.
Oh my god, my Titan moves away from okay.
Changing ideology and to give pushback.
Holy fuck no. AIDS, AIDS, AIDS. Get off my screen. Get off my screen.
We didn't know how to fucking
My
mobilize
fucking
and-
Titan runs away from me.
No idea.
While he's in front of a fucking
was
garbage
never our
fucking
mission.
game. Holy fuck, that's terrible.
That made a lot of sense to me.
Holy fuck, that was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Hey, you can't jump into your Titan because it's running away from you. Fucking retarded.
Set by Congress as to when SPS allows recall. Alito argued an individual could mail in their vote and then if a few days later changed their mind, contact the Postal Service and have that ballot returned to them so it would not count. Clearly this means the election did not happen. This individual did not deliver their ballot and did not vote. Absolutely insane. On top of that, Barrett's argument is effectively that the United States Postal Service is now a federal agency of elections for the states, defying her own argument that states run their elections, because what she is doing is intentional. I wonder if it has to do with anything. I wonder if it has to do at all with the swatting that happened at her house a month ago. So we're going to break that down. Now, there were some.
Did you delete the
weird
game,
things.
dog?
Trump can't fire the head of the Fed, but he can fire everybody else, which makes no sense. Which reeks to me of some of these justices are just literally compromised. So Trump pointing out, well, they did grant me this power, but it's really the presidency. And then he stressed we must pass the SAVE Act to put an end to universal mail-in voting, which, oh boy, fraud. Now, how is it fraud if it's legal? You're right, it's not. So when Democrats say, where's the evidence of fraud, I will say, well, it's legal fraud, but they allow ballots to be sent to homeless shelters, 10 ballots sent to a single address where only one person lives, and a signature in California could be a picture of Mickey Mouse. I am not joking. It's not an exaggeration. I'm going to show you the documents we've done many times in the show. In California, a signature could literally just be a smiley face. Not a joke. We're going to talk about that and a lot more. You can tell we're fired up here. Before we get started, we got a great sponsor for you guys. It is Tax Network USA. Do y'all owe back taxes or have unfiled returns? Have you filed every year, but you still keep up? You need to stand up. There are a few things that Coney Barrett rules. Now, the ruling is actually quite narrow. Basically, there was the federal court said, nah, you can count ballots after Election Day. The Court of Appeals then said, no, actually, you can't do that because federal law says Election Day is a set time. When you purchase a steakhouse box, complete with signs, I have never seen these men so angry. Like Alito is basically saying our enemies are sending people here to destroy us. And Thomas, check this out. Authored opinion length by opinion. The Thomas dissent. Oh, I was wrong. I said 41,000. It's 27,477 words, making up 48.5%.
Where's my Prius?
Of the document of the ruling, which is crazy.
91 pages.
Yep. Yep, Robert's majority was 91 pages.
Yeah.
Man.
I think it's the longest paper
Dissent
that
ever, right?
What he's ever he's ever seen.
It's one of the longest dissents, period.
Yes.
When this broke, all of the SCOTUS reporters were like, 91 pages, holy crap! Yeah, this is crazy, and of course, Gorsuch was dissenting. For Roberts and Amy Coney Barrett, after we have seen with yesterday's ruling in the election, I'm wondering if Roberts, I'm not so surprised on, but did someone Amy Coney Barrett did get swatted last night, and I'm like, is she being threatened?
She's also got 2 Haitian kids that she adopted.
Or Haitians.
Yeah.
Because I had heard that, but this is it. Our country has been so bad. There's a million and one arguments as to why, whatever your argument is on what they thought birthright citizenship is, it does not apply today. And I want to stress a few things first. Many people say they could not have predicted planes, trains, automobiles, etc. And the response from liberals is, yeah, well, they also couldn't predict machine guns. Are we going to ban machine guns? My response is, when it comes to birthright citizenship, there is an intent. When it comes to Second Amendment, there is an intent. What was the intent of the Second Amendment? Well, it allowed privateers. It allowed individuals to have cannons, rape shot, and warships. So yes, their intention was that regular people, private citizens, could bear arms of war comparable to that of guns, because it existed at the time, and they sought to protect it. Birthright citizenship, the First Amendment, was specifically pertaining to slaves and excluded Chinese nationals at the time and Native Americans. So you can actually see those manifest arguments. For them to come out right now and say, nope, anyone born on the soil is American. Is it retroactively making all Native Americans now American citizens going back 200 years? We know they're lying. The question is, why are they lying? Now, I would be remiss if I didn't give this up to Trump, who posted on Truth Social. I would like to congratulate President Xi and the great country of China on their massive birthright citizenship win, President Donald J. Trump.
It's worth noting that the author of the citizenship clause of the 14th Amendment, his name is Senator Jacob Howard, he specifically said this will not, of course, include persons born in the United States who are foreigners, aliens, who belong to the families of ambassadors or foreign ministers accredited to the government of the United States, but will include every other class of person. Clearly it says aliens. Clearly it says foreigners. If you're here illegally and you have a child, you are a foreigner. You are an alien. The intent is obvious. This will not, of course, include persons born in the United States who are foreigners, aliens, who belong to the families of ambassadors or foreign ministers accredited to the United States government, but will include every other class of person.
And you know what's funny about that quote? That would include Native Americans.
Yeah, and Native Americans did not have.
Exactly, which shows that the intention at the time did not apply to literally all other classes of person. So Barrett, Kavanaugh, and Roberts are lying. They are not stupid.
The other big tell in that quote, or I think that quote has another big tell about this whole thing, which is that, to my knowledge, although maybe we'll see that next, no one is arguing that diplomats' kids who were born. Like, that's everyone sort of, and that's, you bring that up. Well, of course not. No, of course, a diplomat who lives there, they're just here temporarily. They're foreigners. And it's like, oh, interesting. They're foreigners who live here temporarily, so of course their kids shouldn't get birthright citizenship. And it's like, what's the difference between the kid of a diplomat who's born here when their parents are here for 5 years and an illegal immigrant who's supposed to be here temporarily for 5 years and just overstays the
Or
line.
someone that flew to Guam from China.
This ruling now does guarantee the rights of diplomats.
Does it really? I mean, like,
well,
I mean, it does, but like, is anyone saying that yet? Is anyone arguing that?
It is.
Hold up. So a Chinese diplomat has a kid in the U.S.
They're
not
a citizen. They are now, yeah.
Well, but before, not a citizen. Yep. But a Chinese person illegally comes here and has a kid is a citizen.
Correct.
That is total inversion.
It was basically, and it was, I mean, I guess, like, I don't know if anyone would say this outright, but it was essentially we were trusting the other governments, right? Like, because implicit in that is a trust that diplomats are here for a period for which they are accredited, and after that, they would be recalled by their government, by their home country, or we would expel them. And that, again, is something that we're clearly very comfortable with. If a diplomat was going to overstay their welcome, we'd get on the phone to, the Chinese embassy or the Russian embassy or British embassy and say, hey, this guy's done. You know, his term's up. Get him out of there. And we trust that other countries would lift him out. That's obviously not something that we can trust with the illegal immigrants.
Faggot
So again, it's
retard
these are
made this
degrees in
fucking
difference,
piece
not in
of
kind,
shit.
and everyone's just sort of pretending that they're somehow immutable differences.
It's the most insane, dude. This is totally insane.
like-
If a diplomat's kid is
AC
not a
what?
citizen, if they're born in USO, why would you make an illegal immigrant's kid a citizen? That is so crazy. That is so. It's a barbaric interpretation of the situation.
They did it because they were afraid of overruling precedent, and I think Amy Coney Barrett specifically did it because she looks at her kids and she's like, you know, I wouldn't want to have to send my kids back or what have you. It's just because they don't want to rock the boat.
So to clarify, this is a narrow rule that doesn't relate to the interpretation of diplomats, but this question must come up based on their opinion. Specifically, they ruled that children born to unlawful or temporary individuals are subject to our jurisdiction. However, that being said, actually, I gotta stop. No, this literally does make the children of diplomats. So what does it mean to be temporarily present? Diplomats are temporarily present. Their children are subject to our jurisdiction. Therefore, diplomats' children are citizens of the United States.
It's just so confusing too, and you know, I'm no legal scholar, but apparently maybe neither are some folks on the Supreme Court, but anyone who's in the United States, unless you have diplomatic immunity, is subject to the jurisdiction thereof in a narrow sense, right? If you're here,
even diplomatic immunity, if you were to murder someone, you're either going to go back to your home country to be tried, or they're going to say, yeah, go ahead and try.
Or even think about it in like a less grandiose way, like if some of the soccer hooligans who have been over for the World Cup, they beat someone to death in a bar after, right? We're gonna throw them in jail, or we're gonna send them back to the United Kingdom to face extradition. But in that sense, right, subject to the jurisdiction thereof means you don't get to break our laws because you're not a citizen. It means that we're gonna throw you in jail and then send you back to your country. So again, subject to the jurisdiction thereof, which is this kind of vague phrase that's now hanging over us even more than it has for the past 100 years. It's like that can mean so many different things, and they sort of contradict each other, right? Like, there's a way to read that as keeping America safe, keeping meddlesome, foreign criminals out of the country, right? They're subject to our jurisdiction, we're gonna get them out of here. But now, it's being read as they just get citizenship.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. But, I mean, the situation we're in now is, it's not any different than the situation we were in, 2 days ago. There's no significant difference. Obviously, it's going to be a hard fight to fix this problem, but look what happened with Roe. It took a long time. I understand there are a lot of doomers out there that are like, no, we're done. There are still methods that the administration has. The administration has been doing, they're leading all administration for foreign deportations. I know there are people out there that want more, like more as well, but they're still doing a lot of work. And I know for sure the president and the administration is looking to do things to stop that. We had net zero migration. We actually had a population go down in the past year. First time in, I don't know, probably 50 years, probably since the 60s. So I don't know 100% what's going to happen, but I know that there are still things out there, there's still things that the government can do. I mean, we could get Congress to pass something, possibly. I understand that people are, I understand. So it is theoretically possible that Congress could do something about it.
Well,
whether it'll happen,
but no, it's not. The majority ruled the Constitution bars this. It is a constitutional guarantee under its own wording. Congress, you have to amend the Constitution.
To say that no, you're not. Congress can do things to limit how many people come into the country and stuff like that. There's still legislative things to it.
Congress can pass laws pertaining to immigration. As to the question of whether or not illegal immigrants, a Guatemalan woman can, American Ninja Warrior over the Rio Grande, give birth on the spot and her kid's a citizen, done de facto and no law can change.
I have to
even
that, like Roe was decided and they overturned it. So it's not the total.
It has to be overturned or the Constitution must be amended.
Yeah.
It could be overturned. It's not going to happen.
Everybody said Roe wasn't going to be overturned.
No. I'm saying, like, okay, sure, maybe in 50 years, when the country is 80% fully born, yeah, maybe they're never going to overturn that.
Again, everyone said Roe was never going to get overturned either.
Okay, but again, foreign-born population in 50 years is not going to overturn their access to the country.
Look, I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's, and again, this is hypothetical, and I'm talking about theoretically. I'm not trying to make any prescriptive or predictions about it. I'm saying that there are still things that are possible. So I understand that this is quote unquote settled law. The Supreme Court does have the final say, but we did think that Roe was going to be the law, and that was the way.
So let me ask you this. The product of this will be, like, New York is already what 40% of New York is foreign born. It's more than that. So in 50 years, the way things are currently trending, when this country is 80% either foreign born or second generation, do you believe those people will vote to overturn what granted them access?
They haven't even fucking released the date. I still want to kind of look into it, see if I can get a brand new controller.
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about.
So do you think
I want to make sure that those two controllers
which has justices who are literally born in Guatemala on it, is going to rule
whether
that they are not
refurbished or not?
I don't pretend to be able to see the future, but again, the point that I'm making is in theory. I'm not trying to.
It'd be nice if I could just get the PS4 and buy a PS5 controller and be able to fucking play it.
We're experiencing an irreversible
Sony wants to
cascade.
be gay.
The
Why?
people
Like
who
all
come
these,
to this country and then vote
even
for
Xbox,
the right
but
to steal
even
from our
PlayStation's
coffers are
getting
never going to vote. They
kind of
can't
that
steal from our coffers. Now, Roe v. Wade is very different.
Right, that's what I was going to say. And this is obviously not. This is like a half white pill. It's a low dose white pill, but right in the same way that the Irish faced the most, immigration quotas in the 19th century, and then they got in and ascended to politics, and then they started trying to restrict other kinds of immigration. Yeah, theoretically, a Guatemalan heavy Supreme Court could say whatever the future. Maybe it's British immigrants, right? Maybe it's all the Irish nationalists that are getting run out of Ireland. But
the reason why I think this is different is because of chain migration. And in 50 years, when you have a Supreme Court judge who was born in America illegally to Guatemalan parents, and his sister is in Guatemala and wants to come live here, and she's about to give birth, he is going to say, nope, this is long tradition. Come on over, sis, have your kid in this country. And he's going to want to bring his grandparents, and he's going to want to bring his cousins. They are not going to rule against their pillaging of our nation.
I have good news for you. If your scenario is actually the likely scenario, there will be a Supreme Court.
Right.
I thought the same thing, actually. It sounds like idiotic.
You know what's really funny? It's really funny that these rulings came on the birthday, the 250th, because you know what they say historically, right?
About Empire?
What do they say, Ian?
250 years.
Indeed, they do. And on this, the 250th birthday, they ruled we don't have elections. With Barrett arguing in the majority, votes can be cast an indefinite period before an election and can be counted an indefinite period after an election is over. In fact, her argument was elections never end until someone decides. Do you know what this means?
So
Nice, she's going back into
let's say
the
California,
game.
for one of their Republican districts, they mail out literally 600,000 ballots.
I hope that I see people skipping
the election
rounds
ends when every legal vote is counted.
It's a really good
and then
feeling.
when only 60,000
Definitely
votes come
doesn't
back, they
shock me
say,
right away.
well, when the other 510,000 come in, we'll conclude the election. And what happens? January 3rd rolls around, and they say our election's ongoing.
That's the crazy, and I mean, the birthright citizenship ruling is almost certainly more impactful, definitely more shocking in the near term, but the election ruling, and specifically Amy Barrett's role in writing that opinion, is more shocking to me than the birthright citizenship thing. I actually think I like Amy Coney Barrett. I'm kind of a softie for the sort of like strong textualist. Like I'm happy within reason when sometimes the other edge of the sword cuts against us, right? Like especially with a younger, newer tenured justice like Barrett, because I'm thinking, she'll be on the court for 50 years.
Gulag for you.
But so it's all I'm saying, though. I'm not saying that I like the decision, but I find it easier to believe that in her kind of like juridical mind, this is her just thinking, this is what the Constitution says, rather than it's some sort of outside influence. The election thing is crazier to me, because as Tim was saying at the beginning, like, we have we have laws about this. The Congress has delegated an election day. So like, show me where in the Constitution it says actually the real elections are the friends we made along the way. That's one where it's like, that's not any kind of, that's barely even living constitutionalism. I don't know what that's a political something. That is a political act.
So imagine this. Let's say there's a swing state. Let's use Wisconsin as an example. Remind me, which party currently controls Wisconsin?
I believe it's the Democrats.
Is it Democrats?
I believe so.
I'm not sure. It might be a Republican.
Legislature?
Yeah. No. The state. Like.
The governor.
No. Like I'm saying, if the governor's Republican and legislature is Republican, but the courts are Democrat, it's a Democrat. My point is,
the Republican Party controls both Democrat governor, Republicans in both chambers of the legislature.
So it's split. Imagine this: the state legislature constitutionally has the authority to determine how their elections are held. The governor can contest it. Oh man, we're screwed. This is 1876 all over again, and Barrett said it, and she is evil, because she actually said it in her argument. 1872. 1872 comes around, and the elections are largely contested because they were being held in weird ways. There was no set date for elections, and so it was argued that, one strategy what you could do is, if you want to make sure that rural folk don't vote, you hold an election during harvest.
The frontier is worth every part of this fight.
Abandon harvest. So what ends up happening is people say, hey, that's not fair. So they say, we need to have an election. What they do November? November makes sense because it's winter. So you're not going to have constrained rural versus urban work for the most part. Imagine a scenario where Wisconsin votes Democrat in the upcoming 2028 election. So the state legislature determines the election has not concluded. There is no deadline in Barrett for the receipt of ballots. So we will not conclude this election until we know every ballot is counted. There is a deadline by which a state must send.
Wow, he was 10 feet away from me and he knifed me.
So
while
let's
he's
say
not
votes
looking at me.
Democrat and Republicans withhold the electoral vote and say, no,
there's
we
literally
are
a
not going
space
to have.
between the
So the governor certifies.
screen
The inverse could be true. Let's say Wisconsin votes Republican, and the governor says, I
Like that,
will
literally,
not certify
that
the electors
kill
to go
cam
and vote
proved that he
until we know
was too far.
every vote is counted.
Like-
Now, they won't immediately just come out and smugly say, we are blocking you to steal the election. They'll come out and say, Republicans have cheated and disenfranchised people and barred them from the
Dude,
election.
how
so they
fucking
couldn't
far away
vote.
was I?
And according to the Supreme Court, there's no deadline where we have to receive
How
ballots.
does
So
that
we are
kill
going
me?
to extend the deadline to make sure those that were disenfranchised by the evil Republicans get a chance to vote. And then what happens? December 14th comes around, and the governor never certifies a slate of electors, so no Republican electors vote. And thus, Wisconsin, Republican votes are removed. And what should have been a narrow Republican victory now becomes a Democrat victory because a Democrat governor did not conclude their election. It is the most psychotic and retarded thing that I'm going to say it like this. The only conclusion I can make is that the liberal justices, Tony Barrett and Roberts, intend for there to be a civil war. And I'm going to pause real quick because it's fascinating to me how many people have rejected and denied the idea of the prospect of a possible civil war. But I'm going to say this. We've got a few rulings. They ruled states can ban transgender athletes. It doesn't violate Title IX if they ban them. So what does that mean? In red states, there will be no males on female teams. In blue states, there will be males on female teams. Then, when there's regionals or nationals, red states will only have girls and blue states will have boys, and the red states are going to refuse to compete, and it's going to cause conflict. You have this election ruling, I already outlined, how a Democrat could argue the Republicans disenfranchised, blocked, or intentionally screwed the ballots so that people couldn't win, and thus it's illegitimate, so we're going to keep the ballots open for an indefinite period. Governor can just do it. All of this is just creating hyperpolarization. Hyperpolarization leads to one thing.
So it's not that
wrong ring.
That's I get where you're coming from. That all makes sense. But the question that I think you have to ask then is why? I can see why the liberal trio might want to foment some kind of civil war for sure. Yep. What's in it for ACB and John Roberts, the man who? But like what? Like how? So they can have citizenship and have American rights. Yeah, but she adopted them. They were already going to be. That's fine. No, they can't be president. They can't be president.
president.
But you think Amy Coney Barrett wants to foment civil war in the United States with one of her 11 kids?
No, I'm just giving a grain of sand in the heat.
I'm just wondering why the justices would want.
Sure. So the issue with that question is that I could just make up the top of my head probably 17 million grains of sand arguments that are plausible. We could argue that Amy Coney Barrett was swatted last month and fears for her safety, so she's ruling in whatever the left wants because she doesn't want to die. Someone tried to assassinate Brett Kavanaugh and his family, and she's terrified. Literally, she was swatted 1 month ago. So I think she's terrified. They had to put up barricades on the Supreme Court when they overturned Roe v. Wade, and they threatened to kill the justices, and she got the message. Now, Roberts is uniparty. So let's look at the big picture. What if liberals live in this country? Open borders, foreign-born citizens, all of this destroying American culture and tradition. So if Roberts and Barrett are siding with the liberals in a way that undermines our elections and undermines the American tradition, I just say, yep, that's what the establishment has been trying to do for 30 years. It's not in any way different from what has already happened to this country. And would have been worse if Trump didn't get elected.
Yeah.
So the question then is, why would anyone want a civil war? As I've argued for some time, just talk to any one of these communists and ask them why they want a civil war. And they'll tell you. Privately. Publicly, they play the stupid game. Like for instance, during Wall Street, the phrase they said was, from the ashes of the old, we shall build anew. So the communist idea, you must burn down the country and destroy it by any means necessary so that you can establish them. And they don't intend to bring balance and power to the U.S. They intend to empower themselves, as communists do. And they explicitly state at their meetings, we will be in charge. So the goal, by any means, manipulation, subterfuge, deception, overt violence, burn down the government, and then you can impose your own. How do you eliminate the U.S. Constitution so that you can freely rule as you want? Civil war. A revolution. A revolution and civil war are effectively the same things. Civil war just means someone fought back. Sure. So if they get their revolution, there's no constitution, there's no more American order. And when you look at the past 50 years, it seems the establishment political machine's goal was to turn the United States from an American, traditional, white Christian European nation into an open cosmopolitan land.
How can he still hit me,
separate the
man?
military-industrial complex from the constraints of public perception.
Oh, he can't even see me. That's how we can fucking see me.
Everything they've done, as we've seen, lends itself to this future where there is a global military apparatus that is unconstrained by any vote. And America, one way to get their force is to destroy the will of the American people so that there is no longer a vote that can be constrained. I don't think there was that deep
Nice, he didn't even know I was there, wasn't trying to kill me, but of course I died.
Maybe this is a distinction without a difference if they've just been mal-mouthed enough to rule the way that the left and everybody else wants. Then sure, I mean, this is, while we still have, a country, I think, I don't think that they want that.
Why did the Supreme Court rule simultaneously Trump can fire the heads of independent agencies, but he can't fire them themselves?
Only because she was because the investigation was wrong.
Like, such fucking horseshit, man. Absolute horseshit.
That because there is a criminal investigation or
That's impressive. Like, how do you make a game that doesn't work properly?
Like, I don't think it means that he can't fire them.
It's so aggressive.
So he can drop the investigation.
To where that happens.
And then start investigating.
Right.
He's on your screen, my screen at one point. I hit him.
Regardless of the reason, it's not
He just disappears.
You can fire someone or you can. For what reason? It's like, oh, these other people for no reason can be fired. This person has a preponderance of evidence of impropriety. Now you can fire them. That makes no sense.
It was yesterday that it came out, right?
I believe yes.
Yeah.
But the point is, when you look at the Supreme Court rulings, they seem to be incongruous with their own opinions.
In a 5-4 vote, the Supreme Court refused to let President Trump remove Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook while litigation continues, holding that the Federal Reserve's long-standing independent president control is rooted in the nation's history and tradition.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Thus, the point is, they argued the Federal Reserve is an independent agency. Trump can't fire the head. but literally every other agency President Trump can fire the head.
It's only
their own arguments are incongruous with their own writing.
Because of
It doesn't say that. That's not what you read.
That's exactly what I read.
Litigation, yeah.
No,
It's not even investigation.
And in a 5-4 vote, the Supreme Court refused to let President Trump remove Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook while litigation continues.
And finish the sentence.
Oh, I love when they're not on my screen, but they're there, dude. It's so fucking amazing.
But that doesn't change the fact that they wouldn't have specifically said while litigation continues.
Okay, let's pause real quick. They held in that decision that these agencies are independent, right? That's the point.
No, the point is
Why are you arguing that
the point is the litigation.
That's not what you read.
It literally said it says while litigation
holding what?
I see how bad he's like, and you just stand still.
I mean, the independence.
Holy
I think
fuck,
this
he's
also
running
have
on
to
the
remember
spot.
that one of the problems with the Supreme Court is
On
that
the fucking
they're all
real.
lawyers, and it is. I mean, it's we kind of assume we look at the Supreme Court as the highest judicial body, which it is that at this point essentially makes policy and steers the course of the country. But really, a huge part of it, you might argue, what it should, well, the main part of it should be actually like
What a
ruling on
bunch of
these cases,
bullshit.
right? So I think this is where this was just the case that got picked up from the lower courts, and again, it's a very
Fucking,
narrow.
oh my god, I can't get into it again.
Remove the heads of independent agencies, but I guess the independent agencies also have a right to countersue. So this narrow question, right? They're allowed.
Okay,
He's right there,
and then in a 6, and then it was later on that day. This is what I was looking for. In a 6-3 vote, the Supreme Court ruled that the president may fire FTC commissioners at will, so he can fire them.
Okay, so let me just make my point again, just so that this is the point I am making is, in the instance of Lisa Cook, they protected her while she's under litigation, which is immaterial to the reason why they protected her. The argument is they upheld that these agencies are independent. Meanwhile, they simultaneously
Wait, how is he still alive?
It doesn't matter why they want to protect
Okay,
her.
yeah, this game
The
is
point is
fucking
their
garbage.
own
Fuck.
opinions are incongruous with their own rules. They're issuing
His
my
name
point is,
disappears off my
how
screen,
can you have
and bullets aren't
simultaneously
hitting him, but he's
dissenting
alive.
opinions of yourself
Amazing.
in the same year,
They ruled that he can fire the FTC commissioner.
but not the Fed?
Not without cause.
Puts
He
the
needs
game
cause,
again.
according to the ruling. He needs cause to fire the federal.
But not the FTC.
Apparently not.
And this makes no sense. Now I understand the liberal justices when they do these things, because we know they're insane or liars, and we know Ketanji Brown Jackson's IQ is I forgot who made the joke. That 70s show, was it? I forgot who made that joke, but shout out. Someone tweeted it. Sorry. Was it I can't remember. But it was a good joke. So I don't care about what she's saying, but again, to say we are going to uphold federal independence for the Federal Reserve, and we're not going to uphold independence for other agencies, what?
Oh, the Federal Reserve is quasi-government. It's not a government.
The assumption is here,
really messed up.
the Federal Reserve is above the presidency.
Yeah.
That's the point. The other agencies that operate within government are not. But explain to me how it is that you can have a majority court argue we are upholding the Federal Reserve's independence. Simultaneously, we are not upholding any other independent agency's independence.
Well, it's a little different. I mean, Federal Reserve sets monetary policy. The Federal Reserve Chairman technically can stretch terms across administrations. I think it's consistency.
So can the other agencies.
Yeah, but it's less. Firing all the FTC commission. If you eliminate the FTC right now,
Well, it depends what game mode.
Certainly some regulatory
So what
problems,
name
but
of
it doesn't
game mode?
fundamentally change the way that the Federal Reserve, though, if
Probably
if
firing range is
again,
the
take
best
the
map
extreme
in the
example,
game.
If you just nuked the Federal Reserve right now, that does way more to disrupt the country than
That
getting rid of the
jungle-
EPA or the FTC or the FEC, right? These are
All I hear is rules are meaningless and the weak shall be crushed.
Oh, here's the reason. There's 3 reasons why the Federal Reserve is structured to be independent from the president. The first is to prevent political interference in interest rates.
Havana's
The
a good
second is to
map.
stabilize the financial system, as it seems to have done so. And the third is it's because it was made by congressional design, not
It's
by
a
executive.
pretty good map.
The point is,
I mean, it hasn't stabilized. It's
care.
into the Great Depression.
The only thing that matters is what we are witnessing is those who are willing to use power will win, and those who are not will lose. The Supreme Court is listen, if yesterday the Supreme Court ruled election day is election day, thank you and have a nice day. This country here, that's the offer. The Democratic Party would have no choice but to attack moderates to try and win elections. They would start moving towards election bodies that are motivated to vote, instead of going to nursing homes and tricking people into voting. That creates what we're seeing right now with the Democratic Party, polarization based on the fact that those who are willing to use power will do whatever they can to get power. So, for instance, Nithya Raman, the DSA publicly on their website announced how to go and ballot harvest, and they explicitly stated that if someone says that they're going for a different candidate, to say they can walk away and don't take their ballot. That's how Democrats win, not on the merits. Now, if the Supreme Court said election day is election day, only people who can get voted
Look at this fucking loser.
and vote on that day, which means no more Supreme Court for 20-30 days, which means Democrats have to actually try and target moderates, which means they have to adjust and adapt their positions, and so will the Republicans to a certain degree, and move closer to a center. But they didn't do that. They said there is no election day. You can count a ballot at any point indefinitely after the election day, which Barrett literally goes, there's no time limit. So quite literally, you could say, we are beginning the 2020 election right now, and we will count your vote in 2032. That's nonsensical. It makes no sense. Why are they issuing rulings that only serve to cause chaos? And I think the point is this. On the issue of Federal Reserve independence versus the FTC, what they're really saying is the Federal Reserve has power, and so we protect them, and the other agencies are immaterial, so we don't care. And that's it. Are you willing to exercise?
Holy fuck, how many people, man? You're garbage, bro. Absolute fucking faggot trash at the game.
I agree that the Republicans don't want to exercise power.
God, this guy's a loser.
Democrats do. But this may be a distinction
fucking
without a
faggots,
difference.
dude.
I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people that find it unconvincing. But the idea that the Federal Reserve is independent, why they make the ruling that they did, because the Federal Reserve is allegedly, I understand this.
The FTC is independent as well.
What?
Under the same criteria.
Trade Commission, Federal Trade Commission?
Yeah, they're all independent. They're created by an act of Congress.
The Federal Reserve is supposed to be independent.
They're created by an act of Congress.
Quasi.
So the initial argument was, with the FTC and other federal agencies that are created by acts of Congress that operate the executive branch, but the president is supposed to be able to control who is in charge of it. And that includes the FTC and the Federal Reserve. But so and this is the only time we've seen an incongruous opinion. Like,
which is better than all of them on the team, but I enjoyed it. Fucking
I do think the fact that she's got litigation going on, I think that's
but again, then that statement means that the Supreme Court is willing to violate their own principles for power. If it is the opinion of the Supreme Court, we don't want someone fired pending litigation, then we will lie about the legal opinions to make it their status. That's the argument you're making.
No, I think that because they specified that
the Supreme Court upheld not that you can't fire someone pending litigation. They said we won't fire her pending litigation because at the same time they said you can fire anyone from any independent agency. So what I think the truth is this: if Trump gets control of the Federal Reserve, he never loses, then the right's going to win every election. This is really what it comes down to. If Trump can remove the head of the Fed and can control interest rates, then you can determine whether or not an incumbent party is going to win, because you can always get someone who will make the rates beneficial just before an election.
That's what they want to avoid.
And then, on the issue of the mail-in voting, once again, if we eliminate indefinite mail-in voting, universal mail-in voting, Democrats would have to restructure their party and wouldn't win for another decade. But I noticed it's protecting the Democratic Party explicitly.
Well, I didn't really think that I was going to come and be the SCOTUS defender guy, but I'll do it one more time. I think that the difference here is like the Fed is its own kind of mishmash of problems going back to repression. I think there is a way to read this, and again, I take your point, Sam. I don't think that you're wrong in the broader analysis, but I do think it's again, compare the Fed ruling with the election day ruling. The Fed, it's like, okay, we've inherited this sort of mess. It's always been quasi-independent in a way that even the other independent, not independent agencies are. But so we're going to just sort of, again, it's precedent, right? The stare decisis. But with the election thing, again, as you very correctly pointed out, this is just coming up with rules ex nihilo, right? This is just a completely new...
Okay, yeah, we'll just say it.
Okay, pilots, let's get this job done.
Can't stay here! Move, move! Eyes on hostile! Keep firing! Got visual! Over here!
So again, I think part of it is, again, to give them a little bit of credit. I think with the Fed ruling, it's a little bit more playing with the cards that they've dealt for the past 100 years.
Well, on your way
where
to
with the
getting
election
your pipe.
ruling, it's way more just like we're ripping things up and starting from scratch.
Congress, so Amy Coney Barrett,
Such horseshit.
for the majority vote, Congress didn't define a day of receipt. But they literally did.
Shit, that looked funny.
Because for history, for all countries, forever, Election Day was the day you take your ballot, you put it in the box, they counted it, and announced the winner. She argued, semantically, that because they called it a day of election, it didn't specify anything. By that argument, there is no language by which Congress could codify a day of the election. They would have to write a 10,000-word essay defining the specific procedures and literally say at 11:59 p.m. if there is no announcement as they would have to get so specific with it. And again, to argue that day of election does not mean you get to turn your ballot in, she's basically saying no matter what Congress says, I will argue it's not enough. That's insane. And I think the issue is.
Well, when I turn the corner, no one's there. I turn down the
has happened
hall
the past
because
30 years.
can't when a gunfight starts. He needs to
What the
play
Supreme
the
Court
fucking top of
ruled
the
in
map.
these past couple
Of
of
course.
days lends itself to a continuing trend of open borders, the destruction of the American identity of the American people, the expansion of the military-industrial complex, the liberal economic order, and it leads us to a future where America is a cosmopolitan hodgepodge with warring factions and zero control over the state. We are already at a point where we had $1 trillion missing from the Pentagon budget that no one ever knows what's going on. Remember that?
Was that Donald Rumsfeld right after 9/11?
That was a long time ago.
It was the day,
and it just
day before 9/11. I
disappeared. We're already at the point where the American people have no control of their finances, no control of their labor. And once we get to a point where you have Somali soda and you've got Haitian Ohio, Haitian Field, these two distinct cultures
he's
are
either
not
hacking or that gun is
there will not
legitimately broken.
be a congruent vote against things like bombing people in countries we don't want to be involved in.
For reference, on September 10th, 2001, the day before 9/11, Secretary Donald Rumsfeld, Secretary of Defense, announced that the Department of Defense had 2.3 trillion just gone from their records. 2.3 trillion.
It was unaccounted for.
What's that?
I believe it was unaccounted for, meaning they don't know how it was spent or where it went.
Yes, exactly.
So
not properly track or document.
But to clarify, this doesn't mean that $2.3 trillion was smuggled in briefcases on a plane overnight. It means that they had spent that much money in ways no one knew how it was spent. So it could have been McDonald's cheeseburgers, it could have been missiles, they just have no idea.
Right. $20,000 hammers.
Yep.
Because remember, the reason they do that kind of stuff, and I'm not specifically talking about the totality of the $2 trillion, but the reason why they overspend on things is because each department gets a budget. If they don't spend that budget this year, then next year they're going to get less.
Right.
So
but the government misplaced 2.3 trillion.
No, it's not misplaced.
Well, they weren't able to account for $2.3 trillion the day before 9/11.
But yeah, but the day before the fact that you're throwing the day before 9/11.
Oh, come on! I mean, we're talking about conspiracies about the world taking over
You're
America.
talking about conspiracies.
Talking about the whole 100-year plan to destroy the United States.
You're talking about a 100-year plan.
Tim's been going on for 20 minutes about how this liberal economic order wants to upend our way of life.
9/11 has nothing to do.
That's when the Patriot Act came in.
9/11 has nothing to do with the bad accounting of the Defense Department.
Well, I mean, not on paper, but they're the only thing that has to do with it is one day apart.
What?
Depends on how conspiratorial.
Yeah, and I'm not saying there is. I'm saying it was the day before. That's what I'm pointing out. The day before everything got noticed.
He's noticing.
Yeah,
he's noticing. You know what I noticed? The what was it, 11 times put options on airlines short sales right before September 11th. Anyone ever explain that?
Larry Silverstein not going to the guy who owned the building, the World Trade Center, got told don't go in today, so he didn't, and then the buildings came.
Well, the one thing I don't respect is when
insurance.
Seth
the insurance
MacFarlane missing his flight.
People like to claim that because he bought insurance, terrorism insurance, that proves that there was some impropriety.
Just a confluence of events.
Yeah, except every building in New York has terrorism insurance. He bought the building, of course. He was going to get it. Someone tried bombing it.
Right, yeah. There had been demonstrable terrorism.
It was more that he didn't go into work that morning.
It is not an argument to say that a terror target, someone bought terror insurance on. It is curious that someone was short-selling airlines, American and United, I believe it was, like the day before. It was like 11 times the normal output for shorts on the airlines. That's weird. That makes no sense. Nobody just does that.
I actually worked at Ground Zero for 4 months. Not that it really matters. I was there smelling that place for 4 months. It was trade, or like 3 months. At the AMEC, there were 3 construction companies that got contracted. AMEC was one of the 3 I worked with. AMEC.
3 or 4.
3.
Guys, we are taking this fucking away. All the powers that need to know what's really going on don't care what we're saying to each other.
Probably not. Because you're right, power is what's going to decide the future, and the Chinese and the Russians have access to that. So much power right now in AI and nuclear weapons. Like, if we don't exercise immense imperial power, I think the U.S. won't be the leader of the 21st century. But the downside of that is we've got to go technocratic and start spying on each other and enlisting people for shit.
I don't see a path forward, honestly, for the American
for free speech.
Well, I said empire. So if you take a look at the Trump MAGA ethos, the end result is it's time to roll up your sleeves, the economy's about to explode. We don't have the population. It's done. There's no reversing this. The Democrat strategy of importing the third world is not going to save America. It's just the end of America. Now, Trump's strategy, sealing the borders, bringing back manufacturing, letting the slaves get to work, will save America 100 years from now, but it means in the short term there's no America.
We need robots. We're going to need robots. Robot labor force. Like, if we could lead the world in the robots.
But again, robots aren't customers, and robots are not drivers of culture or people or news. So when the population collapses, and it's going to for 2 reasons, first, we don't have the birth rates, and boomers are about to start dying off let's just say expeditiously due to the mortality cliff. The population of the United States is going to be dropping because we are, this is probably why they rule for birthright citizenship, because the Democrat ethos is bring in as many foreigners as possible to have numbers.
Unless they're children of diplomats. If they're not American citizens, let's be very clear, all right? Diplomats, you are out of luck. You're legally
So here's the thing, however.
Quit your job and turn in the diplomatic plates and just come back randomly.
So diplomats are legally not considered specifically to be under the jurisdiction thereof. So this means if a diplomat comes with his wife, that child is not, even with this ruling. But if a diplomat bangs a hooker and she gives birth, like let's say a Guatemalan woman breaks into the country, she comes across the border, diplomat hooks up with her, that kid will be a citizen.
Yeah, and this is when it gets real late Roman Republic, like the scheming viziers from other empires. Well, my concubine's child will be able to be a citizen, and that's how I will reclaim power. That's some deep Caesar stuff.
I was reading something today that there's a group that monitors Chinese birth tourism, and they're talking about 45 million Chinese people that are in China, kids that are in China that have been born on birth tourism in the past like 2 decades or something like that.
We're conquered.
I mean, it's insane.
This is something we've reported on. My colleague Jenny Taylor, who's based in Texas, she's our immigration reporter, and one of the things that she's been expanding out into recently is a lot of these the birth tourism centers and the hubs are in Texas. And we had a great piece a couple of weeks ago where she went to a bunch of them and like confronted the owners, and it's like, it's again sort of going back. It's the she shows up and it's basically like all but posters in the windows that say, hey, CBP officials, come here and have your baby. And she knocks on the door and they're like, oh no, we're just a cultural exchange. Like we're not here for that. It's like, well, what do you do? And they're like, we don't have to answer your questions.
Trump should pack the courts. He should executive order shut down USPS to the court election.
What do you mean pack the courts?
It means add 4 more Supreme Court justices. There's 13 circuits, and when the Supreme Court, when the federal court system was being set up, there was 1 justice for each circuit, and there were 9. When they expanded to 13 for the westward expansion, they never added 4 justices. So the argument from the left has long been, we should have 13, 1 for each
just one shots me like it's nothing.
And so that's a problem. I completely agree with all of the Democrats. Let's go.
That would take it to Congress, right?
Nice. It takes so long for me to get into my Titan, I can't even get into it. It explodes.
Than usual because it was such a take-heavy day.
Holy fuck. Never would that happen to someone else, because they would just be able to get into it, it wouldn't even lose health.
What we really need is Congress to act. I just click out. That's like, all right, guys, sure. I mean, oh yeah, for the first time in 100 years, Congress will start. They're gonna start acting like the co-equal branch.
Fucking jump up, holy fuck.
Replay, like, all right, guys, cool. That's a worthwhile use of time.
Congress has no actual incentive to do anything, right? Like, or the individual Congress people have no incentive to do anything.
I think I'd stop with the first statement. Congress has to stop.
I can't even jump on it.
They're going to reintroduce the
I don't even get the fucking option to do that. Like,
Harry Reid.
the game puts me in situations where it's literally impossible to get out of.
It's a cool shtick that he's doing. It's a cool little poke at the Democrats, but it's not going to pass. It's not. I mean, it'd be incredible if it did, but I think that it'll work.
The important thing to understand, again, as we did mention on the birthright citizenship ruling, is that they explicitly stated this is constitutional. Law cannot change it.
Yeah.
So where Mike Johnson said this earlier, he says it is extremely difficult and very rare that the Constitution is ever amended. So this is the end of the country.
What was the last amendment? I should know this. This is like a good political trivia to have.
Was it pay of members of Congress?
Sounds right. It was something not
something where they amended the Constitution to
27.
earn more money.
Splash damage.
It was prohibits any law that increases or decreases the salary of members of Congress.
These people are so fucking gay, man.
Next election has occurred. It was originally proposed as the First Amendment. It was the first article to be amended to the Constitution. They dropped it. There were originally, I think, 12 articles. It's been a while since I was reading about all this.
Yeah, there were 12. Yeah, the Bill of Rights was 12.
And they eliminated the first. The first one was, I think, that a district should be 35,000 seats, 35,000 people. And the second one was you can't vote to increase your pay. You can vote to increase the next pay of the next pay period. And they were like, get rid of those later. And then in 1992, they were like, nah, let's actually.
Now we got 7,000 people being represented.
775.
One dude trying to represent 775,000 people. The problem, I think it's not that these particular people in Congress are just terrible. It's that this system is incapable of overseeing.
Ian's right. I think that this world would just be better off if we had that more representation for smaller groups. So maybe one trend would be like, instead of having 8 million people, we had, say, 500 million. If the planet was only 500 million, think about that, then you'd reduce the U.S. by, what, 4 times?
What if people represented themselves?
Direct democracy.
I'm hearing
brilliant. I have heard democratic, but if people represent their own opinion.
I'm into a good monarchy.
For years, I have been carrying a torch for the anti-federalists. You know, I think that this is like a nerdy fascination of mine, and I feel like we're coming on America 250. A lot of people are going to start talking about, you know, problems from the elite body in the Supreme Court needing to expand the scope of representation, questions about who the citizenry is, what the regime is, what the polity is. I think after 50 years, we've been talking, you know, Hamilton, Madison. It's been the Federalist semi-quincentennial. I think the next, you know, 50 to 250 years, however long we're here for, I think we start getting a lot more anti-federal talk.
We need decentralization.
The voice.
It's either going to be, at least it doesn't have to be just these two, but it's either going to be that we radically decentralize and upgrade our government style to a world-leading digital space, or we sit, wait, and then it's going to happen to us by technocracy taking over and governing our lives for us, because this old system of riding on horseback to get to the Capitol and pen and paper and sending paperwork, it's done. It's done. It doesn't work fast enough. The people cannot accurately represent their constituents.
Florida does written ballots, if I understand correctly. They get them counted by the end of the day. Same thing in India. They have they all get counted same day.
Let's get crazy. We got this from Media. Federalist co-founder floats dissolution of the union in unhinged post after Trump loses birthright citizenship case. They go on to say that we know about it, we get it. They say some disputed individuals, they sure do waste time. Sean Davis tweeted, several ways forward here, given the choice Roberts and Barrett to nullify the 14th Amendment. 1, nullification. States issue birth certificates, and they can just stop issuing them to non-citizens. Roberts and Barrett can deal with the fallout and litigate each birth individually. That's actually a fantastic idea, and it's again why I said the courts, the Supreme Court, has taken every ruling that pushes us towards civil war. Davis is correct. Red states should just refuse to issue birth certificates to the children of non-citizens. And again, the Supreme Court will have to litigate every single case.
And they'll definitely
pack the court. If Roberts wants to be a politician who writes law instead of a judge, he can fight with 10 more unelected legislators in robes. 3, deny entry to all pregnant foreigners. 4, deny entry to all female foreigners. 5, require sterilization of all foreign visitors prior to entry. Okay, hold on there a minute.
Building and building and building.
Man, I love Sean
6, dissolution of the Union. A nation which can't even restrict who gets to be a citizen isn't a nation. 7, amend the Constitution. It's pointless because once a judge decides he can rewrite the Constitution at will, as Roberts and Barrett did today, the actual text is meaningless. And I would also argue the law literally says there is a day for the election. And Barrett went, but what does that even really mean? So there's no point when a judge can just say your laws and your Constitution do not mean a thing. Now, as for number 5.
Sterilization. It's the only way forward.
No way, hold on. Don't skip number 4. Number 4 is my favorite. That feels like if anyone...
Deny all female foreigners.
If anyone from Daily Wire Studios is listening, which I'm sure they are, they're all glued to see my appearance. That's our next movie.
How about...
imagine a world where only the dudes could come to the United States.
Wait, hold on. How about this?
Terrible.
How about the penalty for illegally entering the United States is sterilization.
Gotta get their balls.
So if you enter illegally and you are caught, we don't deport you. You can stay. We'll get your balls.
You become part of the castrato choir.
Yeah. And no babies. You can work here as long as you want. No babies.
No,
I love that Sean Davis is just taking like a full like sideline dystopia.
Every part of this.
Deny entry to all pregnant foreigners. So
that actually I think is doable.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's also like
Okay, pilots.
how
Let's
many
get this
people,
job done.
if you look at like seriously, if you look at that crowd, how many people are actually so desperate to come in right before they have birth, before they give birth, who are not doing it to take advantage of this law, right? Like it's like, hey, listen, we know that you're 7 months pregnant.
How do they
Wouldn't it
already
be
have
easier if you just
the game
you could
just
come in?
started?
Like, wouldn't it be nicer, you know, like the baby could fly?
we passed a law that says.
Well, they can see me through walls 10
So this-
seconds into the game.
Well, but yeah, I mean, obviously never going to do anything. But the point is, how do you get around this without actually a constitutional amendment? Children born, a law that says, one, because you can write off the single Supreme Court garbage. As we recognize the Supreme Court ruling as it pertains to the 14th Amendment that all born in the soil are American citizens. Further, any child
Behind us, no matter where we're looking.
unlawful aliens will become born in the state of the federal government or the state in which they reside, whichever jurisdiction seeks control of the individual, and removed from their parents post haste.
I was actually tweeted about that this morning. I was like, if every kid born, if you come to the United States and you're illegal, you get deported. The federal government takes your child and they raise them in education. It's pro-America.
Yep.
And
military. And military. How about this? All children. All individuals born in this country to parents unlawfully present shall be conscripted for military service at the age of 18.
Or I'll do you one better. A spin on this idea. We bring back Greg Bovino, and we say that not just wards of the state, all foreign-born children are citizens, but Greg Bovino is their sole parent. We give Greg Bovino 100,000 immigrant children to parent himself.
Wait,
and
hold on.
There would be a side effect too.
I got an idea that.
Or a birth or two.
I have an idea that's going to please the Democratic establishment and the right. All children born in the United States to parents who are unlawfully present and not citizens shall be given to Dr. Fauci for gain-of-function research. The Democrats are going to be like, no, you can go, wait a minute.
Science?
Gain of function then?
Gain of function research?
Do you guys want to know what crazy, again, getting back into the, like, this might be the late Roman Republic? So, Dr. Fauci and Clarence Thomas both went to the Holy Cross,
really
which is
good, dude.
my alma mater, and was in Massachusetts. And isn't that's like a...
Yeah, but he's older than...
No, I know. Like, think about, you know, it's like kind of the two poles of the fight of the two avatars of the different sides of the fight for the future of the Republic. Just both coming out of central mass, baby.
The problem is the left will burn your house down and kill your children, and the right just says, please stop. That's it. I mean, like, there's a guaranteed winner. You know, the dude skipping down the road. You know,
we have to study how lucky these
15, there's a
people
man
are. Like, holy
whistling while he
fuck.
works, and there's a bandito with a sword. Who wins the fight? It's just not even a question. It's a gun argument. We should ban guns because then only criminals who have guns are not going to stop. You could argue the same thing with the left. The right is unwilling to engage in this, and I believe it is virtuous to say so. It is good that the right does not want violence, but they're going to lose because the left will use violence.
I mean, unfortunately, the right has the whole violence is a switch, not a dial thing going on.
The Babylon Bee made a joke video we talked about a couple weeks ago, where it was like the Second Civil War because the left hates guns and was
Boomer
scared
AI
they
slap.
lost. Exactly, Boomer AI slap. The left loves guns. They have gun programs. They have gun clubs. They go around shooting people. They've assassinated several right wingers in the past few years. They firebombed the White House, and Boomer slap.
Ever since Mates beat us Major 1, I'm not even joking. Me and Mason were talking about it. We had it this date or this tournament like fucking circled. We were like, we got to play Mates in Paris now because they took it in Dallas. You know what I mean? And Matt was, dude, I remember with Matt Mills, like, dude, you don't want to play General Mates in Paris. Matt was trying to brainwash me. What
the
It's gonna
fuck?
be
What the
so
fuck?
AIDS.
Wait, that's not like you.
What's
going on?
Here's what fucking happened. Here's what fucking happened. Brandon was in a. We were in a TS. Brandon's like, bro, I can't wait to just like have the whole crowd booing me, and I was like, what? And he's like, dude, I'm just gonna fucking I'm like, dude, okay, hold on. I'm like, I think you're underestimating how many people are gonna be there. And he's like, dude, no, it's gonna look so cold. And it looks cold now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to episode 283 of the Optic Podcast. Episode Pagi Weekend, a great successful. I want to give a huge shout out first and foremost to our sponsors. Obviously, today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. More about them later on in the podcast. And if you want to dress like the Major 4 champions, Optic Texas, make sure that you head over to shop.opticgaming.com and get 20% off all team gear. Who approved this 20%?
That's a good discount right there.
It's a celebration.
Celebration, bitches.
We should be upcharging 20%. No, I'm kidding. Joking. You can also grab the Major 4 collection before it's gone and pre-order the Major 4 Championship t-shirt right now. Link in the description. Huge shout out to Gotaga, Brokey Brox, the entire Gentlemates organization. Way to put on the show. Way to put everybody on notice.
That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people had a lot to say about Paris. Well, it wasn't technically Paris. We were kind of outside of it, myself included. But the event itself was insane. Like
never in my life have I seen something like that.
Yeah, it was like a fucking CS major.
Yeah.
It literally felt like a CS major.
Bro, it was like the best crowd. Right. And this is no offense to the team as well.
When you turned around and just looked out, it was insane. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Down, they were just like.
No, they were outside our hotel though.
Yeah.
What?
8 a.m. What? 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Like every morning. Fuck you, Optic. I'm waking up early. There's no way we're serious.
Yeah. Oh, they were. And
they spawn trapped us out of the game. So props to them.
Kind of tipping.
Yeah, it's
super tippy. Everything about that, like the crowd did their job. Look at this, bro. Bro, this looks like AI.
It looks like AI. It's so crazy.
It's so crazy. It looks like AI.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking insane, dude.
And this does not do it justice even.
No. Bro, I was saying, like, when we were up in the suite and we came down after the show, just being down on the floor itself, it looked so small from up there. When you were, like, next to the stage, it looked insane.
Massive. Massive trophy also. Puts the embarrassment that I had to endure this past year, presenting the Major 1 champions with a fucking sample. Unbelievable. Look at this, man. This is outside of Seth's window.
Yeah.
Seth's window's right there.
No, yeah,
you can see Seth right there.
No, we weren't there. I was on, like, the left side, I think, or we were across the street. I can't remember, but we could hear them, like, they were right outside.
Oh, this is outside the hotel?
Yes.
Because everything's, like, so close. It's like American Airlines Center. You know how we have the buildings
Dude,
around here?
that fucking thing is so broken.
Yeah, it's all just reverb. Yeah. Fuck you, Optic, scumps up, pussy. I said, what? That's not what I do.
Oh man! At first I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. At first I was like, I thought that it was gonna be like it always is, you know, business as usual. We're in Paris, they fucking are. When you played,
yeah, same.
Yeah,
yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be like,
fuck man.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that. They were like actually like really
extreme.
They were against us the most, and I don't really understand why, but they were.
No, I found out why. Like, to be fair, like I understand now why. And
wait, why?
Okay, so. We didn't go to Birmingham, and apparently in Birmingham, the fucking Greenwald Masters from Europe, specifically the fucking England folk, they let them fucking have it. Look, they let them fucking have it.
They had too many brewskis over there?
Too many brewskis over there.
They couldn't handle themselves with the mushy peas.
I think they know how to handle themselves too well under all those fucking brewskis. But because of this, it got fucking buck. Huh?
He ain't seeing that finger. He was cooked right there.
He was cooked right
there. But yeah, so you know, obviously well deserved. I think now that I know why. I was actually wondering, well, what the fuck? I mean, we haven't even played these dudes. It seemed to me like they came to see us lose more than they came to see their team win, because we hadn't even played them.
Yeah, let's prioritize my teammates.
And then I started to get like a bunch of French like people replying on my on Twitter like, yo, this is why. Don't act fucking coy. You don't the short memory you have, the way you guys acted and blah blah blah.
Don't
blah.
bring Toronto into
just
this.
killed me through a wall. That's amazing.
Boy, got it. So I was like, so I started to do the research, and I see that it was well deserved. But anyway, listen. As I said it, as I'll say it, as I'll continue to say it, I would rather have you guys screaming at the top of your lungs, F you, you know, whatever, than not to have them at all.
Yeah.
If anything was proven this weekend, is that Papa was right, has been right, will continue to be right. There is a massive opportunity for Call of Duty that is being sort of suppressed by something that should have never happened to begin with. It should be an open tournament. It should be a circus, as always it was. We used to go to Paris once a year, to London once a year. You know, look at what happened. Look at what happens in Paris when they have a team, an actual team.
When was the last Paris event?
Fucking 10 years ago.
I kill them.
2017.
No wonder, bro. They've been just pent up.
Yeah.
They've been pent up.
They've been neglected, dude. And it wasn't our fault. Parisians, it wasn't our fault. But look, man, London.
God, we run them. Holy fuck! With Enable, it doesn't.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, look, all that, look at that crowd, bro. Like, yeah, it's not as big as it was there, but like, bro, like, we had the crowd was like, with us, man.
Yeah, the fucking distance on me, you still die. Like,
No,
fucking piece of shit. Fucking literally can't win a gunfight.
Oh yeah. Hey, imagine Brandon throwing this one like a fucking ninja star.
Dude, like a shuriken?
Yeah. And it comes back to him.
Just slices two heads and goes back to it.
That'd be fucking. Well, not the slicing of heads, but they came back to him like.
So that means that if Damon's passport, visa, etc., would have been good during this one, then he would have won all 4 of them, including this last one.
Well, Krim did win all of them.
Oh. Yeah.
That's great.
Krim won all 3 of those, but you know, before. Yeah, that's great. Would have been sick. Well, I did, which is obviously means that we all did, man. I am like, I'm still buzzing from the event. Like, they have done something a little bit better. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess security was like above and beyond like anything that we have ever seen. And even though we haven't seen, like Ray wasn't even allowed to go some places.
First world problems, but we couldn't get food up to the room on Saturday, so we didn't have like a hot meal for 8.5 hours. We were miserable. The last match, we were all so one shot.
And you know how
no
us
stim.
Americans are when we don't get our food.
No stim.
And you know what's even more fucked up?
But Sunday. Sunday well, Friday they let us have food.
That's what I'm saying. Like the chicken nugget. If the chicken nuggets wouldn't have been as good, I wouldn't have gave a fuck as much as I did. But they were really good.
Yeah, what the fuck? Friday we got food.
Yeah.
And Saturday we like couldn't get food.
Yeah, I think security was like a thing. I wish that I was like. It made no sense because it doesn't matter. The event was fucking top notch. Everything about it. The hospitality was top notch. Shout out to the gentlemates. We have been taking notes, and thank you for bringing something to the table that, you know, only you guys could have brought to the table. Context as to where Call of Duty is as an esport, and also how to throw a fucking more of an event.
Yeah, it's crazy. They had like their gentle suits, I think is what they're called. They like go to anything gentlemates related, like anything.
Yes.
Could be Clash Royale.
Like diehards.
Yes.
Yeah, that whole like I think the whole. I don't know how it looked from like the cameras, but like if you were on stage, the whole right side of like the bowl was the gentle suits.
Yeah.
The guys with like the flags and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they were going.
That's cool.
And we were just making jokes the whole time. Like, do they even know like what's going on? Or
Yeah,
they
some
just
of them didn't, but
getting dope.
But it doesn't matter. Like so long as they show up for a team like that, like man, I'll take that any day of the week.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it felt good. It felt good to sort of get to play the role of the villain.
Yeah.
I know that the boys were enjoying it from the moment that we got there. They're like, wait, what the fuck? Like I was like, wow. Like as much as I was like confused, I was also like, this is what it should have been. This is what it could have been this entire time. You know, like they've been there. They've just been sitting there dormant. How many other fan bases are sitting there? Oh, is that big swoop?
Big swoop. Bro, they were out there just talking.
in the fucking
Just
trenches.
a two-man, a little duo, dude.
That's great.
We had a lot of Green Wall members there, but my God, it was a sea of white and purple. It was just.
I think I saw like 6 optic fans.
No, there was more.
There was more. They were just consumed by the
waves of the whites.
Yeah.
Shirts.
The ocean.
The wave of whites. Yeah, no, it's buzzing, dude, buzzing. I have never, ever heard something that piercingly loud, and I've been to AT&T Stadium, dude.
Isn't
AT&T's loud as fuck.
Isn't EWC in Paris?
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be
Same
like that
place.
again.
Dude, when we were getting on our flight to come home, there was already EWC, like, people were getting there. They had, like, whenever you get there for the car service. And I was like, what the fuck? It's starting already?
Yeah, there's already games going on or something.
Yeah. I was mind blown. But yeah, I don't think we're going.
I think I have. I think I might be able to, but if this thing that I have to do like pans out, then I probably won't be able to go. But I will be here with breakfast burritos.
What you doing? Secret trip? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations to the boys. Brandon should be joining us shortly. He said 5 minutes about 15 minutes ago. We'll see.
MVP.
Yeah, we need the MVP.
MVP. Yeah.
I'll tip it before he gets here.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you before he gets
but
here.
not when he gets here.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you before he gets here.
Can't get some
The PC that he was playing on, like when he shit the bed in that game.
I know, it's
Did you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
I mean, I'm not gonna say because he didn't say it on stream for a reason.
Oh, okay.
But just know it's very tickly degree game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very tough. And you can see the difference immediately. Yeah.
Brandon don't give a fuck. He'll regain. He'll run him.
Gonna run him.
He'll fucking run him. And run him, run them, he did.
He did.
Big Brucey. But dude, it was so fun. Sunday night, like, dude, it was, oh man, we had a blast. We literally didn't sleep because our flight, we had to leave the hotel at 6:30. So we were all out till like 5, just drinking.
Stand by for Titanfall.
It was a blast. Yossi was there. Mason, Brucey, Kyler, everybody, yeah, the whole team was out.
We were all there.
We had a good time. No.
Hector was not there. Hector was sick.
He's too old, man.
Hector was, no, I wasn't. I was back in talking to the girls. Yeah, I was, man, like, in Vegas, I'm going to be out, though.
Our first win of the season, man.
Hey, I don't party before we travel, and I certainly don't fucking party before we travel overseas.
You didn't have to drink, but you could have came out for like an hour and a half.
Nah,
We did get dinner. We got like, yeah, we got dinner. I mean, it wasn't like a sit-down fancy place or anything, but we got like burgers and shit.
Yeah. The thing is that I love to party, dude. Like, I'm gonna sit there and just be lame. But we're gonna take shots.
We didn't take that many shots.
Yeah, I would have. I would have been there.
I took.
Where's the trophy? Drink out of the little bullet tips.
I took one shot, and it was a vodka shot, and the bartender overheard me, and I was like, dude, I fucking hate vodka shots. And he put like this caramel syrup in it. Oh.
Whoa, gross?
Oh, so gross.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it saved it.
No.
It just got worse.
Oh, it was like butterscotch vodka. Oh. It was like the shit you drank back in the day, dude. Like out of the plastic
like J-Cap's
handle.
famous
Cupcake
Corona
vodka.
Grenadiers.
Fuck yourself.
That's actually fucking fun.
Who brought the cupcake vodka? Go fuck yourself. Seriously.
Something to note about this trophy, I was told backstage that it's made out of the same metal that they make their sword, the French government makes their swords and shields out of.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, and you can tell because of how heavy it is. The trophy that we got made is made out of the same plexiglass that we use in hockey arenas.
That thing's probably, if I were to give a... Yo, we should do a competition. You should put...
You should have FaceTimed him. Should have FaceTimed him. This is so true.
There he is.
Dude, that's so
MVP. MVP.
The fucking duo.
MVP. Look at that, man. They don't even call each other and say, hey, what you winning today? Dude.
Bro, you're not even hitting me? Yo.
Yo, no bullshit. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow.
Go get some next match.
Yo, you're not gonna hit me with a bang when you're walking in?
Sit down.
What am I, fucking chopped liver now? You said if I text you for the next week, I'm gonna get a bang every time.
You threw me off.
Yo, sit down.
That
Sit
is
down.
trolling.
You're good. Sit down.
That is trolling.
Really trolling.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, AR
What's up, Brandon? Fucking beast.
What's up, belated birthday, boy?
Only one to acknowledge it today.
Sorry, man. I do
That's